Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sand Hills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen studio. Bill Busch with us again from the great piano room that he resides in sometimes. Bill, how are you this morning?
Great to be with you guys. Everything's going great down here in Omaha for the day.
Down here.
Having an event early this morning. So, yes, enjoying myself here. Great to see you guys.
I don't know if we've seen those glasses before, Bill. They're a different look for you today.
These are blue. They're blue glasses.
They look different to me.
I'm going to look. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look. Hold on.
He's coming over to see you, Bill. If you don't know, Sip is in the studio. He can't see Bill right now. Now he's going to come see Bill on the screen. Those look different. They look. He laughed. He laughed. Come on. I didn't laugh. I just said we haven't seen this look from Bill before. I don't know.
There's more girls' glasses on the radio.
Yeah, it's happened. Yes, it's happened. It's a different look. I haven't seen it before from Bill.
I wish I wouldn't have seen that.
Now you have.
I always had all I could have is this sort of this. I always try to imagine what he looks like on these things, and there it was. Not what
you
I was
saw
expecting.
The piano room. You saw all that. Yeah, you saw the whole shebang right there.
For some reason, that wasn't what I was expecting.
There it was.
So you've never seen the piano room before?
No, the glasses too. I don't know.
It's a whole thing of his imagination, Billy. Now he knows what it looks like.
Now I know.
Now he's got the visual to see.
Yeah,
I've worn at least a minimum of 40 different kinds of glasses on air.
Yeah.
And these are the ones. These are the ones that slayed Sipple. Just cracked him up.
We haven't seen them before. It's why it throws us off, but they're nice. It's a nice look, Bill.
Are you? How many glasses do you have right now? Could you access?
I'm down. I'm probably about 30. And I told Laura just yesterday. I said it's time to get back to the dollar store. I got to load back up again.
I'm down to 2.
I got to tell the brief story I told you guys yesterday via text message that I was.
Okay.
I think it's called the Mattress Factory, waiting for housemender Leighton to come over and meet me for dinner. And then I heard a large Randy from that. And there was a loyal breaker, Adam Russell. Adam Russell listens to the show every day. And he was there. He stopped in briefly at the Mattress Factory. And it was awesome. Just all of a sudden, by myself, I'm sitting in the corner. I'm watching UTEP Sam Houston. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I get a Randy call like that, and it was Adam. And so a loyal listener listens every single day. So big shout out to Adam. He's awesome.
The question I have for you, Bill, is you're at Old Mattress Factory. From a scale of 1 being low to 10 being loud, what was the loudness of the Randy?
Randy probably felt in the 5.5 to 6.0. Okay. So I didn't think he wanted to go. But he could have went full Randy plate. It wasn't overly busy, it was a Wednesday night, and so it wasn't complete madness. But it was a good Randy. I know this. I perked up right away. So I'm like, okay, this is odd, and it makes your day though. It was great. So we appreciate our breakers when they yell out to us.
That is now. It's just coming to me now. You were not at an actual Mattress Factory.
That's the restaurant.
Yeah, you were at the rest. You were at a restaurant.
I get the confusion. Yeah, it's called the Old Man.
Yeah, I thought you were at it.
How many times do you think when their waiter or waitress comes over and then what will you guys have now? And someone goes, "I'll take 3 mattresses." I bet it's like I bet it's daily.
Probably all the time.
Okay, so you were at the Old Mattress Factory throwing them down?
What's that? I wasn't throwing them down. No, I was not throwing them down at all. I met housemender Leighton.
Watching some ball.
I had not dined yet, so I did some dining, and I had the buffalo mac and cheese, and it was incredible.
Buffalo mac and cheese.
What is buffalo mac and cheese?
Buffalo sauce mac and cheese.
Buffalo chicken mixed in with your mac and cheese.
That'd be a little bit of a spicy kick to it, right?
It had a little kick to it, had a little flavor to it. They did a great job. It was outstanding.
God, you were down there, huh? In that you were in the guts of Omaha.
That's the
Yeah.
gut.
Yeah. I should have flipped over. I should have went over to Manawa and saw you.
You could have. Because you're in the same
Could
city.
have helped me out of a
night.
bind.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Oh my God.
All of a sudden, imagine all of a sudden out of the blue about 9 o'clock, Daisy's like, Bill's here. Bill who? Bill's outside.
Bill Busch. is
those
here.
worlds colliding
Bill's
would
here.
be incredible.
That'd be an incredible collision. Yes, it would.
Here we are.
Are you prepared for travels today? Which
Yes.
you're leaving a day early today.
Yeah,
The
I got
game's
like 4
tomorrow at
jackets.
7.
Yeah,
You guys will be in Minneapolis 4 hours prior to a 24-hour period. So you guys are you're looking at the arrival time. Actually, you'll be about roughly 30 hours out from the game when you arrive there.
What do you do tomorrow? I mean, the game's not at 11; it's at 7.
I know.
You're there all day.
We're gonna do nothing. Is what we're gonna do. I don't know.
It's not even football to watch like in your hotel because it's Friday.
No. I know. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't. I haven't worked it out.
To Sean. Hey, Sean, what was our plan for today?
Yesterday's really busy, so I just started thinking about the whole thing this morning. And I'm rushing around, getting packed, getting stuff, and I'm like, what are we doing? The game's not till tomorrow. But anyway,
Will you watch The Price is Right?
You could do that. That's feasible.
I
tomorrow.
don't know.
When did The Price is Right start? Like 70 whatever, I don't know. But just all I know is I saw it on the other day. The Price is Right was on at Genesis, and I stopped and watched it for a few minutes. Maybe not a few minutes, a minute. And I'm like, this game is the exact same game as when I used to watch it in college in the 80s.
Which one was it?
Nothing's changed on The Price is Right.
Except for Bob Barker's not there
Bob
anymore.
Barker, all right.
The only change is that. That's
game-
glorious, though, that they've kept it the same way.
When they
I mean, it's the same exact thing, and the excitement when they get called down. I mean, everyone runs down and gets giddy. I'm watching the thing going let's change nothing, and the show's been running just nonstop for like 50 years.
It'd get really weird if they changed.
It would. How
Yeah.
could you change that? What would you do to change it?
I don't know.
Like,
I
change
just wonder
that?
if there's somebody out there that started watching it maybe in the late 70s and still watch it today and watch it religiously for 50 years. That's what I'd like to know. Because I'm going to tell you, I've had a pretty big span of not watching it.
I'm guessing that does exist. That person definitely is out there.
Oh God, yes. Oh
it's,
yes.
It's their routine.
Yeah.
Since the 70s or the 80s.
Do you think someone DVRs that? Do you think someone DVRs The Price is Right? Because that'd be incredible. If, all of a sudden, if they watched it at night, they couldn't catch it during the day, but I DVR'd it.
I guarantee it. Actually,
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Thank you, Steve.
I'm happy for that person that they do, or those people that they do.
That's a better lifestyle. I'm telling you, they're living a better life than we are if they're DVRing The Price is Right.
Price is Right.
or if they're just watching it anyway live. God, I haven't.
David
watched
points
it.
out it was already 18 years ago that Drew Carey took over. He's been on the show for 18 years. How has it already been 18 years for Drew Carey on The Price is Right? That's insane.
That is insane. I haven't probably watched it. I haven't watched an episode for 30 years.
Yeah, I watched a few minutes. I'm with you, Steve. I'm like, okay. I stood and watched it for about 45 seconds. Like, I want to see if things are the same, and it was. Drew Carey. Imagine that. Imagine doing that for as long as those guys have. That would be a grind. Okay, 5 days a week. I'm heading out. We're doing The Price is Right for 5 days a week. That would wear on you after a while.
Can you imagine a life where you sit down? I can't even imagine a life where I sit down and watch a full episode of The Price is Right.
No, that would be the most astounding. That'll be that'll be something. I will text you guys at some time during retirement. I'll be like, I'm going to watch the whole thing today. I'm
watching the whole thing.
Yeah,
you give us the
I'm
highest
sitting
and the
down
lowest.
and watching the whole thing.
They still spin the big wheel.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a huge part of the show. The big wheel.
Yeah, the big wheel's a huge part of the show.
It's a great part of the show. I will tell you this. I don't think I've ever watched a full episode in my life.
I have.
Have you?
I have. I know I have. Yeah. Oh,
Years old.
then they got the showcase at the end, Steve. Yeah, it's big.
The showcase at the end, yeah. But even as a kid, I didn't sit down. It would be on. You
Just
know,
catch glimpses of it.
yeah, it'd be
that's
on.
fun.
I didn't sit down
He'll watch the
and say,
Price
"Mom,
is
give
Right
me a
for half
popsicle."
hour.
I'm watching.
It's Price is Right time.
Right. but Bob Barker was. Come on. That's the thing.
Well, that's tomorrow then. Tomorrow you commit to watching a full episode.
Tomorrow you might Watch
Sitting
some of it, Steve.
There's no way I'm doing that.
ready for game day.
I don't know if
tomorrow.
I have the attention span to do it. Anyway,
Challenge yourself.
all right, Bill, you're all locked in.
The other day, Bill, I think I told you, but Sip, when you were not here, I did not make the coffee for Sip, and he went back and had a cold batch of coffee I made.
Oh, I didn't know it yesterday. Yeah. When I come in the morning, Jake used to be able to do this with the timer. And so sometimes I would come in and I'd be like, okay, there's hot coffee. It's fresh coffee. Now I know. I wait until I don't even go back there until Jake has been here and it's set up. But
I would like to, by the way, get back to that. But the problem is that we've got shows here till midnight. And so people need coffee after the mill closes. So they make coffee. If I had made pre-timed coffee, it would surely have been drank the night before and it would not be there for you. So that's why I have stopped, unfortunately, doing that practice, which I do miss having the coffee prepared. But
Yeah, so I got a cold shot the other
he
day.
did. He's like, question, did you by chance not make coffee today? He said, I did not. He's like, okay, because I drank cold coffee back there. So yeah, that was from yesterday, the other day. But it's a fresh batch today if you power through this McDonald's coffee this morning.
It sounds like I was complaining. I wasn't. I didn't. It was just it wasn't.
It's funny the way you brought it up.
Yeah, it was like a personal.
There's also a coffee shop, Steve, right there.
I did tell him that too. I did say
mill
that.
about 10 feet away, and they have free coffee for you.
At that point, Bill, the coffee shop was open. It was past 7 o'clock, and so
it was open. That's exactly.
I know, but I just poured the pot in my cup,
and it was cold.
But I didn't know it was cold until I took the drink.
Pretty clear it was cold.
No, it
could
wasn't.
have touched the side of the pot and said, this is not fresh at all. Fine. Bill, what do you watch the games? What were the two football games last night? You had UTEP and
I got to see I saw some of the Delaware, but that game got out of hand pretty quick. But Delaware was behind early, 21-0, scrapped back a little bit, but never was a game. But the UTEP game was actually a full fight, and then UTEP broke away late. But it was actually a good game into the fourth quarter. Then UTEP broke away late. So Sam Houston is still has not won yet. And then I asked Leighton, I go, give me what your thoughts are, the numbers in the crowd. They showed the crowd, and he felt it was somewhere around 28. Thought there was 28 people there.
28 people, not 28.
We couldn't see a person. We could not see a person that was at the game. We never had. We figured it was 28.
An 0-6 team hosting a team on a Wednesday in mid-October.
1-5, 0-6 on a Wednesday night in Houston.
Yeah, 28 people make sense for that. Sam Houston.
They're not making any money from the gate. God,
just the TV broadcast.
I wonder if anybody was covering. I wonder if there was a local rider.
I hope so.
We should have done StubHub for that game last night. We should have done that for that game because I would have bet. I wonder if they actually give tickets away. Just come in. Just go ahead and come in.
I just like to go to a game like that sometime as a spectator.
The score of that game, UTEP 35-17, and Jackson State, as Bill said, was up 21-0. They hold on to beat Delaware 38-25 last night in your college football games.
Wow.
38-25 Jackson State. And don't forget, behind us is Rudy. Rudy's a happy man because the Blue Jays were down 2-0 on the road at the Mariners, and they win 13-4. Rudy says the bats finally got hot last night for the Blue Jays.
You're speaking for Rudy.
That's what he told me before the game, before the show. That was
Seattle was up 2-0.
They were, and then they couldn't.
I don't follow baseball at all, and I wasn't watching batting either. I was watching my new favorite player is the catcher for Toronto. He's by far my favorite. He's 5'4".
Oh, for Toronto.
For Toronto, yes.
That would be Kirk.
Yes,
Kirk.
He hit a home run opposite field last night. But it says, so we looked it up, and he's 250, and it says he's 5'8", but he's not 5'8". There's no chance. He's 5 foot, maybe 5.5, 5. Rudy can kind of attest to this.
It does say 5'8", 245 on ESPN. So he's not. He's a big guy. That's a shorter big guy.
Very compact. He's very compact, and I just really enjoyed him.
5'8", 245. Yeah, that's what it listed at. But
that's
wow, big boy.
That's big. Now go back to UTEP. What's UTEP's record?
They're 2-5 now.
2-5, making a run at a bowl game.
Scotty's going to get hot here. Your boy, your friend, Scotty Walden.
2-5 versus winless.
Yeah, they were winless. Sam Houston 0-7. Lost at home 35-17 last night.
That was probably Sam Houston's kind of their shot. They were playing 1-5 UTEP. That might have been it. Imagine that conversation before you went out. Guys, this might be our shot. This is it. And then when it doesn't happen, it's like, wow.
Nobody showed up for their shot.
No. 28 people.
Too bad.
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, they lost the game.
Yeah.
They're not looking great. We do have some more football tonight.
Who is it?
College football. Okay, of course we do have NFL, but for college this evening, you will have Tulsa at East Carolina. That's it. One game tonight. ESPN 6:30. Tulsa at East Carolina.
Okay.
Tulsa had that big win against Okie State. They're just 2-4 this year. People thought, hey, this could be a good Tulsa team. No, they're 2-4.
No, they're not.
I really thought that.
Well,
really
terrible
that
win.
coach was good.
Oh, I know. I get.
If you
what
watch
you're
the
saying.
Broncos, they were really high on this coach and what he's, his potential, but they're 2-4. Tulsa.
Just one game. One game tonight.
Yep, that's it. And in NFL football, you got the Bengals hosting the Steelers this evening on Thursday Night Football.
The Steelers are rolling.
Steelers are rolling.
Steelers are rolling pretty good. I will say this: Flacco looked. I was amazed at how good he looked in the second half of that game Sunday. He actually he threw it around pretty good. I think Jamar Chase had like 12 catches. He spun it around pretty decent. But the chance of winning and beating the Steelers, that'd be a very tough win.
Yes.
This is from Wet Blanket, by the way. We're going back
Wet Blanket?
quickly back to Sam
The
Houston.
blanket's back.
Blanket's with us?
I did not have the audio up, and I did watch a little bit of Sam Houston myself. I didn't watch much, but he says Sam Houston's stadium is being renovated, so they are playing in a soccer stadium 70 miles from campus, is what he said.
Oh, Wet Blanket. Good information.
They're playing 70 miles from campus?
Good information. That helps explain why
miles is like
nobody's
an hour.
there. Yeah, that helps explain why nobody's there, right?
Yeah,
There's
you'd have
probably literally nobody there. I mean,
Yeah.
there's 28 people. God,
Well, thank you, Wet Blanket.
what
for
a
that.
life! I mean, think about that college football world. Unbelievable.
Oh, there's no doubt. If you had a good Doane Midland game, way more fans. Way more fans.
Would there be way more fans if it was played in North Platte, though?
No, there would not be. There would be back to probably 28 total. I don't know. Can you imagine if it was played in North Platte, if all of a sudden you guys going to the Doane Midland game tonight? Now
No.
the stadium's getting redone, but I can get you free tickets. No, I'm not going. No.
No, Grand Island. Grand Island would probably be a better example. It would still be the same answer.
It would.
70 miles away.
Yes, that's odd. By the way, someone says you should maybe in your time tomorrow go to the Mall of America, go shopping in Minneapolis tomorrow.
Is that still a thing?
It's still a
That
thing.
was such a thing where people would drive from Lincoln or Omaha. They would drive to Minneapolis just to go to Mall of America.
That's
That
where
was a big deal 20 years ago.
that's where Nebraska's staying. There's a hotel. There's a courtyard.
By the Mall of America?
It's hooked into the Mall of America. Yeah, that's
Better go visit.
Well, we have a mall right by our hotel, the Galleria.
That's not the Mall of America.
No, I'm not going to a mall. I'm just not going to do that. I kind of need a winter coat. I was thinking about skipping over there, but I don't.
You'd find a lot of options at the Mall of America.
No, I'm not going to the Mall of America.
You should.
We're in Edina. Yeah,
I get that.
I don't.
You should go though.
I've never seen it.
I
so-
went one time
Was it?
when I was there for the Ryder Cup 9 years ago. I went to the Mall of America
What was
for
it
a
like?
short span. It was
What'd
fine.
you think?
It's massive. The place is overwhelmingly massive. It's huge.
The Mall of America.
It is way too big.
If there's anything that's taken a hit, it has to be Mall of America with Amazon and the shopping. It just, I mean,
oh God, yeah.
that place has to be a ghost town.
I don't know about a
I'd like to
ghost
see
town.
that. So challenge. Just check that out.
That's where I'm not. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea what. I don't know if we can stay at the hotel tomorrow till like 3.
Well, yeah, that's a question for Sean. He's the one who gets
Checkout.
to their day early. So
Yeah, there's
for 7
What
p.m.
if you guys had to check out of your hotel at 11 a.m.? That'd be incredible.
Don't
You guys
think
are
that would
just
be the
you
case?
guys are just at some buffet at 11:30, trying to kill time until the 7:00 game.
Wait, are you guys driving home Friday night after
No.
the game? Then you're not checking out of the hotel.
Yeah, the way you
you're
checking out.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good point.
I'll get that cleared away.
Yeah,
Okay, now we helped you with that, Steve.
Well, that tells you how I haven't put this all together. Obviously, a Friday game throws you all off.
Yes.
It really does. Especially when you're
miss a lot of games on Saturday just driving. You're going to listen to some, but
No, we're not leaving until like 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Why?
Because we're up until probably 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I get that then.
And I'll write on the way home. I don't do the car writing thing writing in the car.
Which I understand that. It's not an easy thing.
That would be highly difficult. I'm on board with Sip on that one. Sit in the back seat with your laptop out, not good.
It doesn't sound very
You wouldn't
productive.
believe it, though. I was telling Greg this morning, I've worked with so many people over the years. They do that on planes, in cars. I don't know how they do it. I'm going to have to. I'm doing it come hell or high water tomorrow. But they do it really easily. That's my point. They just whip out their laptop and go to town. They don't have notes. They don't have their recorder. I'm like, what are you writing from? It's just like they write off the top of their head. Yeah.
It's locked away.
Yeah. So I'll be doing it tomorrow because I'm not going to get back at 6 o'clock and write,
Okay.
Not that anybody cares, but yeah, there you go. There's
Okay.
the
Thank
rundown.
you. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag. You need seed,
Joey,
fertilizers, or someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more today at 738ag.com. Now, we had a situation yesterday because Matt Rule, again, I was thrown off by him talking on a Wednesday. Usually he talks Thursday, but of course, Nebraska plays Friday and not Saturday. I thought that we had the Rule audio recorded and saved. We don't have it, apparently. But the good news for you is I didn't say a lot yesterday. It wasn't the most informative day because he did speak on Monday to media. That's when he had a majority of the questions of the week. And there was like no Penn State questions at all. Thank goodness yesterday. That was not an issue at his press conference. It was very short. Mm-hmm. It was very, concise in terms of looking ahead to Minnesota. It was all about the Gophers and what they present.
A little injury update. Malcolm Hartzog out. We were playing that game weekly.
Yes.
But he's out. And then Pritchett Elijah, who was dealing with an ankle injury last week, is fine, 100%. So that's good news for Nebraska. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be. He said this is stock stuff that I've heard for 30 years. He said Nebraska practiced with insane crowd noise this week to prepare for Friday night's road environment. You learned how loud the stadium could be 2 years ago. He said Emmett Johnson would be a captain next year. See, Emmett Johnson, is returning to his hometown. And yeah, there's really, he said he did note that this is very in the weeds. This is in the weeds. He noted that outside zone runs have hurt Nebraska's defense and that Minnesota is an outside zone team. Is that your experience, Bill? Having coached against Minnesota, outside zone, inside zone, what else do they run? They run wham. Counters.
Wham trap. Pin and pull. They were when they had Mo Ibrahim, they were much more of an inside zone team, outside zone. They weren't an outside zone team or a stretch team at that time. But like I said, the one time I watched Minnesota a little bit against Cal, and I watched their entire game against Purdue, and nothing really stood out in the run game to me. And obviously, you see the numbers. They rush for I think like 30 yards against Purdue.
That's right.
30.
So my take on it, I couldn't get a great feel for it. So they've watched the detailed film on it and what Nebraska's allowed. So they have a great feel for it. So I'm sure they're in. Like I said, they're not facing a juggernaut in the run game at all.
No, Minnesota ranks 114th nationally in rushing. Odd, right? Because
very odd. Yeah, you expect them to be somewhere at least in the 50. I mean, yes, that's and I'm sure that's why PJ Fleck's not happy with where they're at. So they're gonna, they got a freshman quarterback throwing it all over the place, limited at receiver, and the run game not great. They found a way to win. I'm not sure how they found a way. Same thing, they found a way to beat Rutgers. They figured out a way to do it. Rutgers is not very good, but Rutgers can score, and Rutgers scored a lot of points in that game. They found a way to have a couple more points than Rutgers had.
Yeah, it is an odd. I mean, you're used to Minnesota being having a big offensive line that controls the game. And I just don't think they have that this year. They're 68th in passing offense, by the way. So they're not.
They don't move
They're
the
throwing it. There's a difference. I mean, people say they throw it all over the place. You have to also catch it. And so they're more into the throwing, not as much of the completions as they would like.
Right. They thought, okay, so Darius Taylor.
He was supposed to be one of the best running backs in the conference before the season.
He had 986 yards last year.
Yes.
10 touchdowns. And then he's been hurt in the last 2 weeks, 22 carries for 44 yards, like that. So something's not right there. Now, you never know, though. Maybe he's gotten healthy. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some success running.
One of the most remarkable comments, or not comments, or themes that came from the press conference that you guys just talked about with Coach Rule was the injury report. I'm watching these other teams. I mean, USC was playing with their third string running back. You saw A&M just lost their running back for several weeks. I mean, there's injuries all over the place. So you heard Hartzog out and Pritchett 100% healthy.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it, right?
I want you to just think about that. Usually by this time, just go to this right now. The NFL is 1 or 2 games behind college ball. Look at their injury reports. It's insane. And now there's guys that are banged up. Don't get me wrong. There's not everyone that's 100%, but it's literally insane. You that basically you don't see anyone. That injury report is ridiculous. How they're
light it is.
This is 2 straight years, by the way. Last year, same thing. Nebraska was a very healthy team last season.
I don't know what to make of that.
Because there would be. I mean, the question would be that no one really knows until they get thrown into it. USC found out they had a running back that he didn't think he probably warmed up, not even playing the game, and he had 180 yards rushing because of guys that got hurt. Where would Nebraska be if they were on their third string tailback?
I mean, my guess is
we don't know. We don't know because we haven't seen that. But most likely, you would say it'd probably be a drop off.
Yeah. They got a pretty good running back right now. The lead guy is going pretty good.
His name is Emmett Johnson.
Yeah, he's going pretty well. So yeah, not much. I don't know. I wasn't there yesterday. I don't know if Rule was asked about the
I did watch it again. We didn't have it cut up, but there was no Penn State questions at all.
That's what I was wondering.
Which was very nice, actually. It's all about your week in Minnesota on Friday night. It's about the injuries, of course, or the lack thereof.
The situation. There was no question about the situation.
No, not yesterday. All about football on Friday night, which is nice.
Yeah. So that, yeah. Oh, the only other thing Rule didn't think. Oh, he didn't think. Rule didn't think Nebraska had a problem with its pass rush. He said against Maryland. He said Butler is always very critical, but he thought the defense played well and pressured the quarterback. Even though they only got 1 sack, they did get some pressure on him. I never know how.
Well, that last drive, I mean, they forced a intentional grounding because they did rush Malik Washington. He threw, and that ended the drive effectively. That was when it went 2nd and 26 or 3rd and 26. Mm-hmm. And they went way back. So that pressure was enormous in that football game to avoid any sort of drive happening for Maryland. So maybe it wasn't great throughout the game, but in that moment, it was clutch. The Huskers.
Yeah. So and you know what? They should be able to get pressure on Drake Lindsey. Drake Lindsey?
Yes.
Because because he's immobile. I mean, I don't want to say immobile. He's got some athleticism, but
Rule did say, he does not run. He said Lindsey does not run the football, basically.
No, the most carries he's had in a game is 4. And I don't know what the designed run breakdown is.
I don't remember seeing a designed run in the game against Purdue. I don't remember seeing that. So that's a huge difference in how you prepare for a team. When he's non-scramble, non-run, it opens up a lot of things defensively, because the number of times when you go into a game and you're in a complete panic about when we rush, how are we going to rush? Because if he breaks out, man, he's so hard to tackle. And he doesn't even try to do that. He doesn't have the controlled run game part of it also. So, and their best running back is beat up.
Yeah, it all sets up really well.
Yeah.
I mean, you hope that, I don't know. I hope the players don't look at it like we do, but man, it shouldn't be that hard. And I don't think he throws it, Drake Lindsey. I don't think he throws it downfield very much either.
Where's he at interceptions, Jake? He's put some.
3.
Just 3. Seems like he does be some. He has had the ball in harm's way on some throws, but I thought it'd be higher than that. But so 3's not. How many touchdowns? What's he have?
9 and 3.
9-3. Okay.
9 and 3. Not bad that way. He's thrown for
1,284 yards.
1,284 yards. 9-3. Completing 60%. I think it's just going to be a very safe passing game.
You did bring up, Bill, the Rutgers game. Again, that was they beat them 31-28. Minnesota beat Rutgers. That was his only game over 300 yards passing this year. He had 324 and 3 touchdowns in that game against Rutgers end of September.
Well, yeah, that was the off week, and I watched the third quarter, and they just came out of the halftime locker room throwing.
You see his stats against Ohio State?
Mm-mm.
Again, they lost 42-3 to Ohio State. He had 26 pass attempts for 94 yards.
Yeah.
15 for 26 for 94 yards passing against Ohio
They
State.
couldn't get anything going.
I think
Obviously,
they took the lead, didn't they? 3-0, drove down, took the lead.
It was 3-0.
Then they didn't cross. I don't think they crossed the 50 again. I'm not sure if they crossed the 50.
Not much
get anything
happening.
going as you'd expect, right? Yeah, we'll see what Ohio State. Who's Ohio State play this week? Is that
But at Wisconsin.
So
It's the big noon game of the week.
is it the big?
No, this one's at 2:30.
Is it? Okay.
Big noon is Washington at Michigan, and then Ohio State at Wisconsin at 2:30.
So it's actually the bigger game. Yeah, they chose their number one selection.
This is Nestler and Danielson going to watch 25.5-point favorite Ohio State at Wisconsin.
I mean, the thing to
Saturday.
watch in that game is Wisconsin. If Wisconsin scores at all, I mean, I don't know that. I would be surprised if they got in the end zone. They might be able to kick a field goal or two, but I don't think they'll get in the end zone against Ohio State.
No, 37-0 last week. I was thinking too, Petiti has to be on the edge of his seat.
Mm-hmm.
He has to have Nebraska win, obviously, and he really needs USC to win.
To beat Notre Dame?
Because right now they got the top heavy 3 teams, and then it's number 20 and 25.
Yeah, you need
USC at 20, Nebraska at 25. So I mean, right now it looks as if he's in a panic mode. Like there's only 3 teams that are going to make it for sure. He needs a USC or Nebraska, and there's probably a slim chance that either one of those makes it to the Big Ten championship game to win out. You know, we won the Big Ten, so we got an extra team in. So right now, he needs USC or Nebraska to go on a heater. If not, the Big Ten's putting 3 in the playoffs.
Think about USC what they would do to their resume if they beat Michigan and Notre Dame back-to-back weeks.
Oh God, it'd be insane.
Pretty powerful there for them.
Yeah, it would be insane at that. And I'm pulling for the severe upset, but I'd like to wager against him. But we still heard nothing from Michael. I know you got your work in on that deal. I'd like to.
Hey, you're right though. You're right. That's a problem for the Big Ten. If USC goes down in that game.
Well, if you go through and watch, so in the top 21, the SEC has 10 teams.
Yeah.
In top 21, they've got, and the teams that are out are all kind of borderline remarkable. Who's out of it? If you take a look at the 6 teams who are out, like Florida's not in it. Good team. Mississippi State's not in it. Florida, again, they just beat Texas. You have Mississippi State that's not in. You have South Carolina, who last year was a team that was probably almost first out of the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And so that you look at that top to bottom, that's ridiculous stuff that the SEC has going with 10 in the top 21.
Could Washington sneak in there?
With this win, yes, they'd still be
5-1 right now.
They would still have a chance. I agree with that.
And they weren't embarrassed. They lost 24-6 to Ohio State. It wasn't a boat race. It wasn't embarrassing. What happened in that game?
They were. I mean, was it Bill that described it? They just kind of got mauled as a slow,
smothered. They just got smothered, and they just slowed the game down, and they just got 3 and outs and got first down, scored occasionally, and they got in the plane and flew home. That was the deal. Let's just try to win this game, get on the plane, we'll get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and we'll get back to Columbus.
You'll look at Washington different if they win in Michigan.
Yes, you should.
And you look at Michigan, it's not like, oh man, there's no way we can do this. How do we beat Michigan?
I picked Washington in our pick.
Michigan is a 6.5-point favorite in that ball.
And I don't know if you guys, I don't think you are, because I don't see the excitement in the text thread or getting as much excitement out of all the Sherrod Moore stuff. Because there's some really, really funny stuff.
I can't take it seriously.
What's he doing?
Well, they're
Remind us again what
they're
happened.
basically mocking him for the blue collar coat.
Oh yeah.
So now they have all types of other comments.
Like
astronaut
uniform.
The astronaut one was we have to take one step at a one giant step or leap for mankind, and he's in an astronaut suit. So there's been some funny stuff.
There's Michigan gear as well.
Yeah,
Connor Stallion style there. So
yeah,
He wore a blue collar jacket. That's weird. It's odd.
Yeah.
By the way, last question before we move on. Curiosity: what is your level of interest or intrigue in Penn State and Iowa Saturday night?
Hi.
Here's the problem. That
Peacock.
It's on Peacock at 6 p.m. You could have had that on 2:30 at Kinnick, with Gary Danielson and Nesbitt. But no, we got that game on Peacock. Penn State and Iowa on Peacock. It's stupid.
It's the same time as USC Notre Dame, though. So
why did it should have been at 2:30?
Yeah.
Move the Wisconsin game either earlier or later.
I mean, when I say I'm interested, I'm not going to be horribly disappointed I can't watch.
You know what game should be on Peacock? How about Purdue Northwestern? Let's put that one on Peacock.
Hey, Northwestern, by the way. Northwestern, not bad. Having a pretty good year.
They're 4-2.
Yeah.
They could be 5-2.
Right.
Again, they play Purdue. They're 2.5 point favorites.
Right.
They could be 5-2
and 3-1 in the
and
league.
heading to Nebraska's game here in Lincoln next
5
week.
and 2 and 3.
Right now you would say that. I mean, you're definitely wagering that they're a bowl team.
Yeah. How about
so you can't just say that's a gimme win for Nebraska next week. They'll give you all you want next week.
However you cut it, I mean, it's not a big deal now. They went to Purdue and beat them, and Drew Aller went out like mid fourth quarter. So it wasn't like well, they didn't have their quarterback. Yeah, they did. They had him for 3.5 quarters, and they got it done.
They won at Penn State.
Yeah, they did.
What a weird world this is.
This October's been completely bizarre. Completely bizarre.
Think of the narrative as it applied to Nebraska going into the season. They got a really easy schedule, but they're not going to beat Penn State.
Yeah.
Now it's one of them. They're 3-3 and conference play.
And now after this game, after the Minnesota game, they have 5 remaining, correct? And out of the 5 remaining, the Penn State game's the easiest. It is.
Probably.
Northwestern at home will be better than Penn State. No, it's going to be the only chance they have now is which no one has any idea. Is the interim coach at Penn State able to just rally them because the big picture is all gone. There is no playoffs. There's no chance of anything. But can they just rally? Because there's a lot of players at Penn State that like to play football and they want opportunities to play. And so can he rally him back? Can he somehow get him back on track? Just the mood in the locker room, just some sort of let's try to fix this thing. That's all that can happen.
It happens often, right?
Well, there's a UCLA got it figured out.
Yeah,
it does happen. I've seen it before. This was just like, man, this is the mood changed. Everything was changed.
Yeah, I'm halfway counting on that to happen, and they'll beat Iowa.
Well, that Iowa 2.5 point favorites, 6 p.m. on Peacock Saturday night. Before we get to break, if you're hungry, in downtown Lincoln for breakfast, brunch, or lunch, Bill,
I am
this morning. Where'd you send him to, Bill? What restaurant?
The Bird.
Early Bird at 19th and K.
Hold it, it's 19th and K. Where's that at? Is that the Telegraph District?
It's just pretty much just southwest of Telegraph District, essentially.
If you get in the Telegraph District and you get lost, just start yelling the Bird, and someone will point you to it. You're close.
It's over there. Trust me, it's over there.
Someone will yell, it's right over there. Someone will hear you. If you start yelling, "Where's the Bird? Bird, Bird, Bird!"
They have a variety of options.
Be in a regional center before you know it.
Breakfast nachos, breakfast tacos, waffles, pancakes, chicken fried steak. They have everything there. And don't forget, please don't forget, the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
That was loud. Hash holes. That was loud.
That was good job, Bill. Yes. Yeah. Open every day till 2 p.m. at 19th and K, Early Bird, breakfast, brunch, and lunch. When we come back, Lane Kiffin's got fat jokes. What's happening here? That's up next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com. Looking for someone to clean out your gutters or aerate your yard this fall? Call Isaac at Woida Outdoor Solutions today at 402-607-9154. Get your gutters cleaned today with a phone call to Woida Outdoor Solutions at 402-607-9154. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out the all-new Epic Effects. Epic Effects is designed to blast body fat, curb cravings, and provide the smooth energy to get you through the day. Home of free samples and better than internet pricing, Epic Effects can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Load up on meat and more this spring at The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese, with great selections of T-bones, tomahawks, ribeyes, filet mignon, brisket, sirloin, and so much more. The Mercado has locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, where you can have $2 draft beer every Thursday night from 4 to 8 p.m. and half-price espresso drinks on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town. Boxing is back this Saturday with Brawloween at the Complex. The Midwest's best professional boxers will display their best performances, with hometown favorites Clyde Godzilla Johnson and Cody Kerr among the boxers. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream this event as well. Nebraska football plays on Friday, so Saturday is open for you to attend or watch. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, October 18th. It's Brawloween at the Complex, located at 1555 Yolanda Avenue. Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
This. I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
Is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Friendly reminder again that tomorrow, of course, is game day in Minneapolis, Nebraska, Minnesota, 7 p.m. And if you want a wonderful dining experience during that game without spending a ton of money, Ruhlman Steakhouse in Ashland has a buffet during the game, $33 per person.
So if you have $34, you're good.
You're good. And you have all you can eat on the buffet.
God. That's a grand buffet.
Yes, a lot of options. I think there's going to be some sort of, I don't know if it's prime rib, but some sort of steak option there, but also a variety of other incredible options that they always have at Ruhlman's. Why would you go anywhere else for game day tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We don't.
That'll be electric. What time are they opening? Because there'll be people want to get in there early.
Doors open at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, God.
4 p.m. Perfect. Phil will be there to greet you.
Sounds like a good option.
Sounds like a happy hour, and then stay a while, watch football.
That's what it sounds like to me.
It's an all evening affair.
Very
pleasant. I'm sure it'll be nice out. It was a sauna yesterday, 80 and humid.
Today I think is similar. I think
today it's 80 again today in Lincoln. Let's see for sure. This will be up to 81 degrees, the high today.
I know it didn't make a big impression on you guys, but it did me how still it was.
It was very calm.
Dead still.
It was calm.
It was eerie still. You don't get many. I don't think you get many days like that here, do you?
You do not.
You rescue your whole life. It's very windy here. Yes, you are correct. That's a very odd day for it to be calm.
I have lived here.
You have lived here.
You're pretty much in some sort of a wind tunnel almost daily in Nebraska.
And yesterday it was at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Yeah, 4:30 when I was walking Bullet. I was freaked out. There was no wind. There's nothing. It was dead still.
Did you feel the humidity in the air? Because there was a lot of it. It was a sauna.
Bill, I want to give you some good news for a second. At 81 today, 75 tomorrow. Then the next 8 days after that is all mid to high 60s. So, all right.
And
We can live with that. Bill. We can live with that. We can do that.
And I think it's mostly sunshine.
It is. Yeah, I see all sun.
God, what
nice.
Bill's going to be in a good spot. And it will be dark by 6:45 at night. So things are turning Bill's way.
No frost. We need frost for our yard really bad.
No frost. Yes. By the way, we get Ruhlman Steakhouse, Highway 6 in Ashland.
Yeah.
Now, Lane Kiffin was speaking this week at his weekly press conference as they played Georgia. They played Georgia this Saturday.
Right.
They do.
Huge game.
Now, there was a very strange question asked by a media member, which I'll get to in a second, about calorie. Who burns more calories, Kirby Smart or Lane Kiffin? Here's the question with the quote. Lane Kiffin from his press conference on Monday. Here you go.
Off the wall question. You and Kirby, probably some of the more demonstrative coaches on the field. Who do you think burns more calories in a game, you or him?
I don't know. That's a good question. I walked by the TV and saw his press conference today, so it don't look like he's burned too many calories.
Lane's got fat jokes. Lane's got fat jokes for Kirby Smart.
Questionable.
A very odd question. Very bizarre
question. Odd question by the reporter.
I was saying, strange question to ask anybody ever. Who burns more calories, you or Kirby Smart?
It's almost like the reporter knew what was coming.
I agree with Steve 100%. Like, okay, I'm gonna lay this out there, and this might turn into something really good. It might, and it did. It's kind of fun.
Like he's not burning too many calories. That's what he says about Kirby Smart.
Bill, are those guys, are they friends? Like, is that what this is? Like, they're just friends. They can say stuff like that to each other.
The level of friendship, I don't know how much they talk, but yes, they would be friends. They were on the staff together at Alabama.
Okay.
So I think there's quite I think between everyone that's ever been on the staff together, I think there's also this bond of what it was like to all work at Alabama at the same time. If you didn't work there at the same time, they're probably not as close to a bond, but they were together the entire time that Kiffin was there, because Kirby was there much longer. But I think the entire time that Kiffin was there, that Kirby was there also. So I'm sure they have a lot of back and forth on different things. So yeah, that I enjoy that. It's a little sidebar. Gave us something to look at on a Wednesday. Thought it was funny.
Yeah, if you said that to me, it wouldn't bother me. Like, it doesn't look like Sipple's losing too much weight. But if Sam said it to me, it would bother me. Like
really, Sam,
or just somebody I shouldn't
for?
have singled out Sam.
Well,
I love Sam, but
yeah.
just somebody I don't know as well. But they must know each other pretty well.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure there was a text message right after it of some sort back and forth. So
calories, if you ask me.
And Kirby probably shot back at him.
I didn't see the response at all from Kirby.
I bet he shot back at him via text.
But do something. Kirby, what? He'll have a press conference today. So there'll be a Thursday press conference. So it'll probably be something kind of good. So I'm kind of hoping to see what he fires back across the bow.
Kiffin's kind of funny, right? He's kind of dry humor.
He sends some funny tweets out. He does.
He's very good on Twitter. He's an excellent Twitter user.
Yes.
And he has consistently.
I know he had that whole thing with Hugh Freeze. It was kind of funny this summer. I don't know. I don't follow him on Twitter.
You might want to. Be worth your time. He's your type of humor. You like humor. You like to laugh. He's your type of humor. You and Lane would get along very well.
I'll need help with that, Jake. Jake can help me. How do I follow Lane Kiffin? I'd like to follow Lane.
Come on, Bill.
Well,
Layton can help you. Or Gigi.
Bill, you go to Twitter or X and
I can't go to Twitter, Jake. I can't find my Twitter icon or whatever it is.
We're gonna have
hold on.
Sydney or Gigi help you out here.
I cannot go to Twitter right now. I'm not barred. Twitter's there. Things pop up on Twitter, and if I hit on it, then I'm like, oh, I'm into Twitter, but I don't have a Twitter thing on my phone now. I used to be able to press it. And, okay, I can go into Twitter. So now I can't.
This out.
So no, I have no
tomorrow.
But I've not been banned from Twitter because I don't do anything on Twitter. But I don't ever post anything.
At Lane_Kiffin. Very easy to find, Lane Kiffin. Once you get your Twitter back up and going, Bill.
Thank you, Jake. If you'd help me.
I believe in you, and I will help you out tomorrow if it still is not
Ellie
resolved.
can maybe help me with that. I'll call Young Ben if we need. We never even addressed the fact that Young Ben jumped in with a text message. Was it right after the game? I think it was. He was taking a shot at Steve's Twitter account.
Yeah,
I didn't notice that. What did he say?
He took a shot at your Twitter account. You said something about progress with the team, and Ben says, "We've seen this progress before." I don't know what's going on.
I know what he's talking about. I do know what he's talking about, but I didn't see that.
Can't find it.
No, apologies to Young Ben if you're listening. I can't see everything. I mean,
you have a lot of interaction
during
games.
Oh God, there's so many
at all
texts.
times.
Yeah,
really,
it's incredible. Yeah.
When we come back, Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is next. An early break of the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 42nd anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 42% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's Gary Michaels' 42nd anniversary sale going on now through October 18th. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out the all-new Epic Effects. Epic Effects is designed to blast body fat, curb cravings, and provide the smooth energy to get you through the day. Home of free samples and better than internet pricing, Epic Effects can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Harvest season is here, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade now. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends September 30th, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Sure.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again, your song of the day from 1986, Your Wildest Dreams by the Moody Blues. 464-56851 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Starter Heyman Jewelers, song of the day.
You lead off on this one, Steve.
Oh, come on, Bill. Where are you?
He's here.
Moody Blues, they were good in 1966. By 86, they kind of played themselves out.
You like that song? It was like, oh, come on, the whole time.
I mean, it's quality music, okay? It's not my style. They are from Birmingham, and I can tell you that's not Birmingham, Alabama. That's Birmingham, England.
Across the pond.
The Moody Blues. God, just never really got into them. That song's probably a reason. I can just quality.
We're honesty on this show.
Yeah, there's quality. It's quality. It's quality music, right?
Yeah,
it's not. That's not a garage band.
It's a happy song.
Yeah, it's not a garage band.
I never dressed up as the Moody Blues. Never one time I was dressed up, me and Chris Buchholz cruising around town, or a garage concert and doing Moody Blues.
You would have worn I'm looking at the Moody Blues. You would have worn a sport coat.
Why is Bill Busch and Chris Buchholz in sport coats?
Come on.
They're doing the Moody Blues. They're promoting the Moody Blues concert in their garage.
Like Moody Blues.
Wearing sport coats.
Okay, I can do this. Quality. It's quality music, which makes it a 5.1.
5.1. Bill.
Again, so 86, I'm right in the heart of college at that time, Steve.
Yes, you are.
Music then, I don't really recall this being part of my college experience very much. That the Moody Blues, again, I'm kind of with Steve. It didn't really move the needle very much at all. I think there's a high level of ability in their music, and you listen to it, it's like, okay, that's pretty good. I can get it to if I pump it up, I'll go from a 4.0 to a 4.4. I can get to a 4.4.
I'll go with this, like a 6 flat.
Okay, you kind of like it.
I didn't mind it.
Jake brought it up, brought the numbers up. That's good.
6 flat.
Yeah.
Now, is Rudy going to be higher or lower than that?
Rudy's going to be about right where you're at, I think, Jake. Maybe a 5.8.
He says, sounds like an advertisement jingle. 3.1 on Your Wildest Dreams.
There's a little bit of that. Rudy's not wrong on that either.
I didn't find that description there. Well, we're now joined by Rick Heyman, Starter Heyman Jewelers. Rick, good morning. Not the highest scores today from Moody Blues, but you've had worse scores than that before from us in the past.
Wow.
You have. It's not just being honest here, Rick.
That's positive, Rick. You've had worse scores.
Sip was a 5.1, Bill was a 4.4, Rudy was a 3.1, I was a 6. That's your scores today.
That's called damning you with faint praise, Nick. Rick.
That just might be heresy. I don't get it, but
that's okay.
Moody Blues. Moody Blues.
Okay.
We're doing RIP. Wait a minute.
Yes, RIP. John Lodge, RIP at 82.
I haven't talked all morning yet, so a little groggy here, but John Lodge died. Great dude, incredible musician. He was the second to Justin Hayward, who was the lead singer with the beautiful coiffed hair.
Coiffed.
They didn't always wear, velour jackets. So they had a very, very long career, and I think they're still playing.
Oh, God, really?
Hey, I'm glad the coach has brought his piano on the road again.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, Rick.
Maybe he could learn some Moody Blues while he's there.
It's possible.
And speaking of The Price is Right and Bob Barker, every time I think of Bob Barker, I think of two things. One, he was accused of having a little dalliances with the models, and second was the the Happy Gilmore.
Yes,
the Happy Gilmore scene.
Sure.
Golfing.
The Price is Wrong.
Price is Right.
Good job, Jake.
God,
Of course,
The Price
an
is Right.
iconic
It is
movie.
hard
See,
it's hard to believe that show's still on. Okay, Moody Blues. What can you say? Fabulous, incredible band. Sorry you guys didn't like it. We're going to throw some facts at you here in a second. They were formed in 1964, and you got to understand back. A lot of people don't realize this. 1963 is when the Beatles started. Right after that, this entire explosion of British bands came out.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, the Beatles only lasted 7 years. That's hard to believe. By 1970, they were done. But the Moody Blues, they're still playing. Okay? That's crazy.
Yep.
But they started out as a little different group, and they had a guy by the name of Denny Lane was the lead singer, who went on to form Wings with Paul McCartney.
Oh, hello.
And he was their original lead singer. But anyway, they went through all these changes in the beginning, and you guys know Nights in White Satin.
Oh, yeah.
Question of Balance. That all of these Tuesday Afternoon.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah.
Isn't life strange? I'm just a singer in a rock and roll band. I know you're out there somewhere. A million hits. Okay, million hits. In fact, let's make sure this isn't one of our trivia questions. They've sold about 80 million albums, including 18 platinum and gold LPs, 16 studio albums, 6 of which made the top 20, 2 reaching number 1. So forth. So, incredible band, big history, long time. This was 86. They started in 64. And what I remember about this song, of course, I was a kid then, well, not a kid, I was 30 or 20 something when this song came out, but Patrick Moraz was the keyboard player who happened to be the keyboard player in Yes after Rick Wakeman left. And he's playing all those riffs. The guy was a wonderkind keyboard player. So, classic rock critic Malcolm Dome rated it as the Moody Blues' 7th greatest song. Midler critic Will Fenton rated it as the Moody Blues' greatest song.
This one?
And then the song after this, which was called I Know You're Out There Somewhere, which I thought I sent to Jake, but I guess it was this one. And that's a great song, too. That was in 87. But this is great. The success of Your Wildest Dreams, this was Justin Hayward who wrote the song, which really I thought was almost a throwaway song. Tony Visconti was a big part of that. They went in and recorded it. And it was a common experience for a lot of people. It was about his old girlfriend. And it occurred to me that I had other things at home that had that same feel and continued in that sentiment. So I drove back to my house. I got out my tapes and I realized I Know You're Out There Somewhere was in there too. It actually reached number 1 on the charts when it came out.
Wow.
So, yeah. Okay. Moody Blues, sorry, they're just a spectacular, very interesting band that was sort of a psychedelic pop band, but not really. And they had a lot of classical music roots, and they were just a great band. So with that in mind, Stump the Sippers and the coach.
Okay, first to sip.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
By the way, if you want to hear Patrick Moraz play keyboards, go get pull up the Yes Relayer album. That's the album that he played on. My goodness, I don't know how human beings play that. Okay. Can you name, this is, who's first?
Sip.
This is great. I think this is right up your alley.
Okay.
Can you name the show where the star's Russian girlfriend asked, "Where are my knights in white satin?"
Oh, is that Von Troyer?
It was a very famous
the midget on that
series.
Tiny guy named
Very
Vern.
famous
His name is
TV
Vern Troyer.
Vern Troyer.
Not Vern. Vern.
Was
but-
Vern Troyer in that movie?
It was on HBO.
Oh, It's a series, is what you're telling me.
One of the greatest ever.
Okay. I'm stumped. I don't know the name of it. I know when you say it, I'm going to get it, but go ahead.
Russian Girlfriend.
Oh, didn't see that. Why is that up my alley, by the way?
I don't think
Is that right up your alley, Steve?
I've never even heard of it.
That's not the answer. That's not the answer.
Oh.
It was The Sopranos.
Oh, God.
The Sopranos.
Really? Okay, that is up my. Yeah, that was a great series.
Tony Soprano's Russian Girlfriend. And then they played the song on the show.
Okay. Is that right? So I
and
saw
he said, honey, it's not Knights in White Satin. It's Knights with a K. Like as in Knights on a horse.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow. Okay, good one, Rick.
All right,
That's a good one.
0 for 1. Over to Bill.
Bill was John Lodge, who again was the number 2, a Buddhist, a Jehovah's Witness, or an evangelical Christian at the time of his death?
Buddhist.
Another CZ, he was an evangelical Christian.
I like the confident guess, though.
I do too.
Good, quick, confident guess. Okay, 0 for 2.
Very confident, yes. And are the Moody Blues, or are they not, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
You know they are, right?
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes,
they're in there. Yeah.
We're going yes, Rick.
1,000%. You don't sell 80 million records and not be in the Hall of Fame.
All right.
Thank you, Rick.
You got one right. What's going on right now, Rick, at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Anybody been watching the price of gold lately and silver?
No, what about
It's through the roof. It's through the roof. If you've got old gold laying around, you got to bring that stuff in. We're going to pay you top dollar for it, and we'll give you even more if you trade it in for something new. So bring in your old gold. Dig through Granny's drawers, closet, not her other drawers, her drawers in her bedroom. Find that old jewelry. You're not going to use it. Bring it in, sell it to us. We're going to pay you cash money. Hey, don't forget our Husker jewelry. The Huskers have a great shot at making the playoffs, maybe. You want to sport that Husker jewelry. Some of it is absolutely one of a kind. Check us out on our website, our Heartland Diamond. We just gave away a 1.20 carat Heartland Diamond. Hey, we're 120 years old, family-owned, 4 generations. Breakers get 10% off in Lincoln, downtown and South Point, and Grand Island, SauterHeyman.com. And check me out on my Facebook at Rick Heyman for more interesting things related to the fabulous Moody Blues.
Good job, Rick.
Rick, always good
job.
stuff. Thanks for the time. We'll
Thank you, Rick.
next week.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
That's Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, Your Wildest Dreams by the Moody Blues.
Moody Blues. I'll be darned.
Hour 2 is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Buick Farm Outfitters. Now that we're into harvest, it's time to think about what's next on each of your fields. For some, that means cover crops. Whether it's to help with weed pressure or erosion control, boost soil health, or if you need something for cow chow, we can help. We're seeding everything from simple rye covers to more exotic mixes and even winter wheat. So if you're shorthanded and don't feel like you can get anything seeded, just give us a call and we can help. Find us at BoyckFarmOutfitters.com to get in touch. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
From the capital to castles, starting this December, fly nonstop from Lincoln to Orlando with service from Breeze Airways. That's right, nonstop flights to Orlando out of LNK are starting this December. You're now just a flight away from Disney World, Universal Studios, Legoland, and the Space Coast. Stretch out and relax on Breeze with complimentary family seating. Book your magical getaway now at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 42nd anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 42% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's Gary Michaels' 42nd anniversary sale going on now through October 18th. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Drink locally and support local business during Lincoln's Craft Beer Week, October 11th through the 18th. Great beer, cider, distillates, and more are made right here in Lincoln. For more info, visit lincoln.org/beer-week. Brought to you by Visit Lincoln. Remember to enjoy responsibly.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake, Bill Busch with you on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member
FDIC.
Station South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th. and Pioneers. And Bill, what does Shin Daddy have going on a Thursday up in Creighton today?
It's Thigh Thursday.
Thigh
Thursday. So when you come in, it's real simple. It's basically Thigh Appreciation Day. And so when you come in, you'll have a series of squats that you'll do. And some will be just body weight. There'll be a little bit of added weight. And so you will do a total of 44 squats. And then over on at the other end of the lobby right there, Shin Daddy is frying up chicken thighs. So after you finish up your thigh workout with your squats, you head directly to the other side of the lobby, and Shin Daddy has fried chicken for you, fried chicken thighs.
Oh, yes.
So while you're banking, you're going to get fitness, food, and finance.
Between you and Heyman and Grandma, I don't know what to make of all this.
The Grandma kind of threw me a little bit there. Wait till Grandma goes to coffee and steal all of her gold and try to get down as fast as you can to the pawn shop.
Don't say anything
My
about
side's hurting. Be quiet.
He's got side stitches over here.
Where's all my old rings at, Bobby? I don't know, Grandma. Maybe they're away. Or maybe I took him to Heyman's jewelry.
Anywho, Shin Daddy Thigh
Thursday.
Chicken's got to be at there. Chicken.
Yeah,
so is that
chicken
white
nuggets.
meat? Not white
I
meat.
think that's white meat, right, Bill? That
Thighs are dark meat, guys. Thighs are dark meat, yes.
No.
Thighs are dark meat, yes. But that will be a very good the thigh meal. It's a very edible part of the chicken. It's really good. It's easy to eat. So he'll have thighs, and they're all bone in. He wanted to make sure everybody knew that they're bone in thighs. But the smell when you walk in of fried chicken will be a nice smell there in the bank.
So there's there's no option to get like a breast.
No, it's Thigh Thursday. Yeah, it's thighs only. Yes, thighs only.
See, I think that could. I'm not saying turn people away, but a lot of people. I'm not a dark meat person.
Get the theme though. It's Thigh Thursday.
I get the theme.
Yeah, but you eat chicken wings. Wings is more of a dark meat, Steve.
Oh, is it though?
Yes.
Not the kind I get, because I don't get bone in. See,
you get the bone. You get the chicken nuggets in.
No, not chicken.
He gets chicken nuggets is what he gets. Yes.
A boneless wing is a chicken nugget.
Guys,
so it's Thigh Thursday. They'll be busy with that.
Okay. So
44 deep squats to help get the thighs in shape for then some thigh meat being fried.
Have you been doing squats?
Yes.
He's preparing for Thigh
Not
Thursday.
the answer I expected.
Yes.
Are you seriously? When you go over to that place that you go, was it Genesis?
Yes.
Genesis. Yes, I've been doing some squats here. There was because it's everyone knows this, Steve. It's Squattober. So yes,
I wasn't aware actually.
No, you missed out on that one. Squattober.
You haven't been following the Squattober calendar, Steve?
No.
Yes, it's
It's
very
midway
good.
through the month. Where have you been?
Yes, we're midway through. You can still get involved in it though, Steve.
Shin Daddy has quite an event.
Well,
But
yes,
I
it's you.
still want to push back on stealing Grandma's jewelry.
We don't condone that on the stool.
Financial gain for the youth of America.
We do condone going to Creighton for fitness, food, and finance for Thigh Thursdays, as Bill just said there.
Yes, we do.
The 3 F's there.
We do. That's in Creighton, Nebraska.
That's right, at Midwest Bank.
Yes, Creighton, Nebraska, up in the kind of
The northeast part.
Northeast part.
Yes. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Last year, Nebraska had the exact same record as right now to the midway point. They were 5-1 before the horror show they had in Bloomington, the 56-7 loss at Indiana, which led to 4 straight losses. So Nebraska was trying to get to a bowl game for the first time since 2016. It took till mid-November after a 5-1 start to clinch that bowl game when they beat Wisconsin here in Lincoln.
Yeah, that was actually November 23rd, so almost
late November after getting 5 wins by mid-October.
Mm-hmm.
But they did make a bowl game and went 7-6. My question for you and the listeners at 464-5685 is, why is this year different? Both years, 5-1 last year, 5-1 this year. Is it purely because of the schedule that this will be different than last year, or is it something else?
Very different schedule at Indiana. So last year,
you
mentioned,
yes.
where they went after that, right?
Ohio State.
They went to Ohio State. Now they played well, but Then it was UCLA, which wasn't a good team, but played
a bad loss in Lincoln.
Then it was at USC, which wasn't a great USC team, but it's still
at USC.
Yeah, Wisconsin, then at Iowa. Yeah, it's scheduled. It's a scheduled discussion, right?
Yeah. So
Would you say Nebraska's defense last year was better?
Oh, I think numbers wise they were better, weren't they, Steve? A little bit. Exactly they were. And you would have to say yes if you just said the simplest of terms of Ty and Nash.
Yeah,
just those two. Butler also would be one that would stand out. So just some of that, Gifford in the back end. But there would be some players there that yes, you would. I think everyone right now would agree that it would probably be an upgrade if you had those two back inside.
And I always count MJ Sherman in that discussion.
Yeah, correct.
Sherman. So what you're talking about, you're right. It's Ty number 1, Nash number 2, Butler probably number 3, and then Sherman. Those guys, Sherman gets, for some reason, MJ Sherman gets left out of conversations, and he shouldn't. He was a good. Wouldn't you say, Bill? He's a pretty good guy against the run.
Yes, he was. He was stout. He was. He's someone that is definitely missed, which for sure would be obviously in the mix this year. But the difference of playing at 5-1 to play Minnesota Northwestern instead of Indiana, Ohio State. One was the national champion last year, and one other one went to the playoffs.
Right.
And so that's a giant difference as you look at the next two games.
Yeah, the schedule's not. I mean, it's not a complete cakewalk for Nebraska because you have some road trips that are.
We just point out Northwestern, if they could be 3-1 in the conference after this week, and they just beat Penn State again, a down Penn State team with the injuries and James Franklin getting fired, but they won at Penn State last week. Cannot push back on that.
No, I'm not.
They could be 5-2 coming here next week overall.
Yeah,
but also think about last year. I mean, you went from you were 5-1. The offense was not great, and then of course you made a change at coordinator in November. You brought in Dana Holgorsen in early, mid-November.
Right.
For the USC game, of course, you finished in Wisconsin and finishes out the season.
Yeah,
you're not going to have that happen this year.
No,
you have your guy.
You have more continuity on that side of the ball, obviously.
Absolutely.
That helps. Why is it different? It's mainly schedule. I mean, they're. God dang, it's a good question when you really think about it. It's not that much difference. It's mainly a schedule thing. I mean, it really is. Are they that much better this year?
I don't know if they are. I mean, I think offensively, yes, because you have Holgorsen, a full year of Holgorsen versus 3 games to him like last year.
You're better at receiver.
Yeah. If you just it's about a wash. I think everybody would pretty clearly say that offense is better than last year. Defense not as good as last year. So it makes it about an even as last year. So the schedule jumps out at you the most of everything you're looking at.
And special teams.
Special teams. Absolutely. Yeah, we didn't get to that level. Yes.
Right. Special teams is important in this particular conversation because it's
100.
Dramatically better.
Yeah. I was
dramatically better.
I was going to say significantly, but it's probably dramatically. Yeah, it's probably dramatically. So I mean, let's face it. I mean, if you just want to break it down, Nebraska's got a great chance to be 7-1. I don't go all in on the conversation because I still don't completely trust it all. They got to go to Minnesota. Yeah, they should win. I was telling Jake in the break, Bill, they should win this game 42-13, something like that. I think they should.
I agree. I think it should be a minimum 21-point win. Like I said, you study the defense. Like I said, I watched those guys a bunch. Just last week, I watched the whole game. They don't rush the passer. They don't match up well in the back end. On the other side of the ball, they don't run the football. Right. And the quarterback's not athletic. So this adds up for give Minnesota some credit for somehow beating a Rutgers team, which I'm not sure how they did that. Probably because Rutgers on defense is a fail. But no, the game shouldn't be close. And it shouldn't be close. I mean, it should be at halftime pretty much over.
And in saying that, Bill and Jake, you're kind of giving Nebraska a compliment, right?
Yes.
That we're expecting Nebraska to go to in a road environment in the Big Ten and win easily. That's a compliment.
This is a team that last week again was showing signs at times of putting Maryland away early on.
Right.
Interceptions, got 3 picks by Raiola, and that happens. Last week Minnesota wins because they got a pick 6 against Purdue. That was why they won that football game. Their offense was not great. They had a massive pick six to change that game. And that's the problem with Nebraska. Is that if you do that again, that's why this game becomes close. If you give the ball away like you did versus Maryland.
Yeah, you're looking for Nebraska, and I think this is kind of what you're saying. You're looking for Nebraska, like a next step for Nebraska would be actually step on somebody. Yes. I mean, they were up 10-0 on Maryland, then I think it was 24-14.
Correct. Up 10 twice.
Yeah, up 10 twice. Now, at that point, you're saying, just put this, make this go away. Make Maryland go away now. And they didn't. But I think Maryland's better than Minnesota. I think you can make Minnesota go away if you play well, like you said. If you don't turn it over, if you're not sloppy, if you just go up there and play your game, you should be able to put them away. That's a compliment. That suggests progress. Because Minnesota, they're 4-2 and 2-1. That's the hot thing. We're not talking about 1-4.
Terrible team. No.
Yeah, we're not talking about 1-4 and 0-3. So I guess what we're talking about is some progress, but you got to see it.
I like this. This texter, his name Arnie and Carney, chimes in.
Well, I like Arnie and Carney.
He says, big difference from last year. Did you guys mention that was Dylan had 6 starts under his belt this time last year? Now he's got 19 starts.
Big
experience from the quarterback obviously is huge.
Oh, this is a big game for Dylan coming off a 3 interception game. It is. It's big. You want to walk. He has 5 interceptions in the last 3 games. That's got to stop.
That's the problem. Yeah,
that's got to stop. He's got to be mindful of it. And I don't know, Bill, you're the coach here. I guess
that's why when you can also get into Jake, you can pull up Minnesota's schedule. It's kind of the same thing where you just want to, you're like, well, they're 4-2. They beat Purdue, they beat Rutgers, and
here's their wins, Bill. Yeah,
I mean, come on.
There's Northwestern State and Buffalo.
It's bad. I mean,
so that's where that whole conversation of left side, right side, when it's like it's wins and losses, and that just like I said that's the things that don't. It's like it's not compared. You can't. Their schedule is. I mean, to lose to Cal. Is a rough game for them to go out there and lose to them. So their 4 wins are almost non-existent.
Northwestern State. I wonder what that team looks like.
Well, they've gotten beat by 7. They've gotten beat by 70 a couple times.
Yeah, they've had some horrific losses this year.
Yeah, horrific losses.
Random search in Northwestern State because it's bad. They got beat by Minnesota, whose offense is very average, 66-0.
They gave up 66 to Minnesota.
And they lost the next week to Cincinnati 70-0.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. This is going to blow your mind. So the last game that Northwestern State just played last week, they went on the road to our friends from Houston Christian.
Christian.
And they got beat 20-17 by Houston Christian on the road. We just saw them.
That's incredible, Jake. Nice research on that. So yes, their wins are. You don't go, well. They're 4-2. That doesn't matter.
I will say Northwestern State did beat Alcorn State the first game. So they have 1 win this year in Northwestern State, but that's it. That's it. So there's your random research on Northwestern State.
So yeah, the Nebraska. I mean, Northwestern at home, you should get that up, right?
Yes, I mean, yes, Northwestern's playing better, but still, it's Northwestern. Would the fan base would be in a meltdown if we lost either one of these next 2 games.
It would, and then you get USC, and that is looking more and more like 11 a.m. It's all setting up incredibly well.
You want the 11 a.m. because USC, that's 9 o'clock their clock. And you noticed against when they played Illinois, they didn't wake up until the second half.
Oh, God, no, they
took them a while.
They looked horrific.
Yeah, I did. I watched that game from start to finish, and you're exactly right. They didn't look right.
Yeah.
USC. They did not look right. They didn't look awake for the game.
No. They weren't awake for it. Yeah.
Nebraska's scheduled. It does. You're seldom going to get a schedule like this. This
will probably be the best schedule that they'll ever have in the Big Ten. It's not the same next year. The timing of the games. They got Cincinnati early, who's a way better team, and then also that game's a 3-point game with Cincinnati driving. They were in field goal range when they threw the pick. Well, what if that game's in Indianapolis and Cincinnati doesn't give the game up to come to Arrowhead?
Yeah,
different. There's chance of being different, right? You can honestly say there'd be a chance of that game being different if it was played in Indy instead of in Arrowhead. So everything is lined up. It's like the magical magical alignment of seasons.
Yep.
And then there's been some things, like you said, that you catch a break on different stuff, and they've caught those breaks and they've stayed ridiculously healthy. So it's one of those magical.
God, yes, they should be in good shape here. You just have to kind of screw it up in the next two for sure.
That's why you have Nebraska fans that are believing that things have changed, but they also have the fear of, hey, this has happened before.
I know.
And last year, 5-1. Like, yes, as Bill said, people would be very upset if they lose either of these games at Minnesota or at home against Northwestern. But until they do it, you're going to have people still a little bit on edge.
Is it people, Jake, or is it you?
Not just me. I speak on behalf of the fan base usually. Typically, I try to be the voice of the fans.
For a lot of people.
Jake speaks for the fan base. Jake is the voice of fan base.
Now, here's a question from Ryan in Delaware. Let's go back to
Delaware.
We are at the midway point of the
Tough
season.
loss last night.
That was at Jack State. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry.
He says, all right, hey, guys.
What?
Dylan is on pace to be a 30 touchdown and 10 interception guy this year. If I would have told you at the beginning of the year, would you have taken that if that was what he did? He's on pace for 32 touchdowns, 10 picks, and 3,100 yards passing.
I'd take it. I'd take that. 30 touchdowns? That's good.
Yeah, we haven't seen that ever, right, at Nebraska?
Bill Ferragamo.
What did Joe Gans throw for?
Oh,
here?
God, he threw
How
for a
many
lot. He
threw
threw
for 30 touchdowns?
No, I don't know about 30, but go ahead, look it up. Yeah, I'd take 30-10. It'd be nice to shave off a couple picks in that, like 38. Then you'd be one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten, probably, right?
Joe Gans threw for 25 touchdowns in 2000.
How many picks?
11.
25-11.
Mm-hmm.
11.
And 3,500 yards.
Not joking. Boy, Joe was good. He was good. Anyway, yeah, 30-10. I'd take that. I mean, this is a big Dylan discussion. It's always a big quarterback discussion. He's just got to knock down those interceptions.
He does.
He's playing pretty well, though, besides that. I mean, he rallied him in the fourth quarter. 2 80-yard drives.
Yes, not impressive fourth quarter, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Not easy to
knock
do.
Off the pick.
Not easy to do, necessarily.
Yeah. Before we get to break, Bill, it is speaking season across this country. You are part of this with Mid-America Speakers Bureau. They went from 7 speakers to 85 plus, which you are part of. They vet these speakers very, very deeply, right? They're very rigid on their vetting.
Very rigid on it. They do an incredible job. Like you said, and when right now there's a panic mode going on all around in all these organizations of who is going to be our speaker. And when you have 85 like that, basically you have 85 different topics that people can hit on. It's not all like, well, yeah, they all kind of have the same message. Everything is completely different. And so you get a chance to reach out, talk to Tyler, talk to him out there in Central City, have a plan, and then be able to go from there. And then you get to see these guys on the website. You get to vet them yourselves. And then Tyler will have all the different personal times where he can talk to you about here's where they've spoken at, and here is a reference for you to reach out to talk to.
The website is midamericasb.com. It's for Speakers Bureau. midamericasb.com. Based in Central City. Give him a shout today.
This isn't just a Nebraska thing.
No, just nationwide.
No. He has people all over the country.
Wow.
All
That
over
just
the
dawned
country.
on me.
Yeah.
Does a tremendous job.
Based in Nebraska. Nationwide. midamericasb.com. Bill's Thrills is
The
next
Thrills.
on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Get in and win with Limitless Male Medical, the men's health experts. We are the proven leaders in testosterone and peptide therapy. Don't play around with a sub-shop franchise that just popped up. At Limitless Male, this is serious medicine. Full lab panels, real providers, years of experience focused only on men's health. Don't be fooled by crash course owners. Trust the team that knows hormones inside and out. Limitless Male Medical. Your health is not a game.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge. with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Busch Farm Outfitters. Now that we're into harvest, it's time to think about what's next on each of your fields. For some, that means cover crops. Whether it's to help with weed pressure or erosion control, boost soil health, or if you need something for cow chow, we can help. We're seeding everything from simple rye covers to more exotic mixes and even winter wheat. So if you're shorthanded and don't feel like you can get anything seeded, just give us a call and we can help. Find us at BoyckFarmOutfitters.com to get in touch. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 42nd anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 42% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's Gary Michaels' 42nd anniversary sale going on now through October 18th. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Get geared up for savings like you've never seen before during Elway Days. Their biggest sale of the year runs October 14th through the 18th when every red tag machine is priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Don't miss out on these epic savings. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Calling all caffeinated Husker fans. Looking to boost your energy and focus? Caffeine alone won't do the trick. Enter Cranium Energy Drinks based out of Fremont, Nebraska, founded by lifelong Husker fans. Cranium is more than just caffeine. Every can has highly dosed nootropics that help boost mental clarity, paired with 150 milligrams of natural caffeine to provide smooth, long-lasting energy as well as enhanced focus. Find it at Hy-Vee Health Markets in Nebraska and Council Bluffs, as well as select gas stations and supplement stores. Or purchase online at drinkcranium.com, spelled with a Y after the I. Enter code EARLYBREAK for 10% off your order.
Have you been looking for home technology upgrades but don't know where to turn? Online information can be contradicting and confusing. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies can turn your living room into the place to watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124. Football game days are fun for the whole family, but not every child is ready for 4 quarters in the stadium. That's why the Lincoln Children's Museum offers game day play dates for kids ages 5 to 12. While you enjoy the game, your kids enjoy their own adventure at the museum, conveniently located just steps from the stadium. Registration required. And the fun isn't just on game days. The museum is open 6 days a week with 3 floors of hands-on play and activities. Out-of-town families, make the most of your weekend in Lincoln. Visit LincolnChildren'sMuseum.org.
We're on the air. Back.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new options in the fintech industry at Currency.
I am.
Thank you. God dang it.
They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week.
Finance.
Package and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers.
It's not the code yet.
To learn more today.
Randy.
Out of control. He's lost his mind.
That was beautiful.
He's just yelling all the things. Carson doing great things. Like,
Joey.
gocurrency.com/careers.
What is wrong with you?
It is time for another edition of Bill's Thrills on a Thursday.
Okay.
Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
We
Is it gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting. Randy, yes,
There it was.
he is the king of remodels. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 for bathroom, kitchen, or whole house remodels. Dynert Contracting.
If you get a chance,
Love
Jake, I'm going to have you repeat that in a second here. But if we could if everyone could just reach out to Randy. We know he's doing a ton of remodels for you and doing those free consultations, and it's 10% off this month. But if you could reach out to him, he's got the knee situation. We're looking at surgery here soon. So, Jake, can you give him the number again to reach out to Randy?
I'd love to.
Up and going.
Randy's number to call or text Dynert Contracting is 402-417-5204.
He'd love to hear about a nice, surgery success from Randy. I'm going back not really back in time, but back in thrills a little bit.
Okay.
And it's cool parenting tips.
Okay.
Remember the plan, the devour for cousin power. We talked about cousin power, the devour for cousin power. Find a show, see him glow. This could be a show. It could be a game that's on. So we have a thread we call it's Cousin Power thread, and there's about 20 of us on there. It's all my daughters. It's all the Schindler's kids. They're all on this one thread. And this came up the other night, and it sparked about 200 texts, and it was a lot of fun because all of the ladies basically were all watching live Dancing with the Stars, and it was strongly opinionated. And there was a big issue with Liv because it was dedication night and she felt no one should get kicked off on dedication night. Anyway, who the winner should be. And it sparked this. It also sparked a lot of smart aleck comments also by the male in the group going back and forth on who was going on. But my point is, if you have a group like this, teach your kids, if they're in a group text with a bunch of fun people with their cousins or whoever they're with, and there's something going on that you get to jump in the middle of, it's an absolute blast. I mean, the phone was pinging off the charts with what was going on. Gigi's involved. So it was all ages. So it was age. We went all the way from junior and high school up to people in their late 60s. We're all in the same group text. And it's just fun. This could be a Husker game. It could be about whatever it is. Steve, I guarantee you have a thread when you talk with your crew that goes to the NBA games. You have a thread. I guarantee that goes on. And there's an NBA game going on. There's a group conversation going on during that.
There can be. Yeah, there's various group threads. Yeah, they were interesting sometimes, actually.
Yeah, and they are hilarious. They're fun. Jake, do you have one of those family threads or group threads?
Absolutely.
And so when you get in that good group of threads, I've got about 6, but this cousin group it engulfs 20 people.
God.
And you can only be in. So Leighton just got into it because you have to be married into the family or in the family. So Leighton just got in. Al got in 2 years ago when he married Sydney. So he's now in the group. And so it's a lot. There's times that if you don't react in it and you're on, like say I'm speaking at an event, I'll come out. Sometimes I'll have 75 missed text messages, and it's all from that group.
One chat
of comments back and forth on people. All I'm saying is, tell your kids, get involved in a great group, have some fun that you're communicating with, and enjoy that. I'm glad Jake and Sid have those. Anything in the text line, Jake?
Jesse says this. Yes, I have a family group chat of 20 or 25 of us on there. I silenced it years ago because it was driving me nuts.
Well, hello.
Hello. Okay, that wasn't the term we were looking for, Jesse. Jesse thought it was highly annoying, and he disagrees with having that. Okay.
Now, how about this
Okay,
one?
that's all right.
This is important to the show.
Okay.
Sean in Omaha says, we have an early break text thread with my son and brother-in-law, who is Kevin and Centennial.
We love
chimes in.
that.
We also have a family big red text thread. So they have a chat about this show specifically.
There's a chat about early break. There's people that talk to each other about what was said on the show. That's
Very
interesting.
so.
Thank you.
Let's build a breaker.
I'd like to know those chats, how they go.
Hey, now hold on. We should encourage that more.
Yes, early break side
Build
chat.
Build a breaker group text. Yeah. Threads. That's what we are.
Wait a second.
Get off the meds. Start a thread. Not sure what it means exactly, but
that can be helpful.
I'm supportive of
it can
that.
be helpful. Maybe it is like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to cost you anything.
No, not at all.
Threads are free, guys. Threads are free. And they're a lot of fun.
Not free. Hey, hold on. I love that idea. An early people having early break.
Yeah, early break. Yeah, just about the show.
Yeah.
C. Munden says, me and the boys have a text thread called the Wolf Pack.
Okay.
The Wolf Pack.
Wolf Pack.
Okay.
I wonder if that comes from The Hangover.
That's what you wonder.
I wonder because that would be great if they took that from The Hangover, because that was an incredible scene when he's up talking about being part of once was a one wolf pack, and now he has. That would be great.
Another incredible scene is Bradley Cooper's facelift. Ungodly. You got to see that. Go ahead. Keep going.
John says, our family group chat is so much fun that our kids' friends want in on it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
And the thing is, if you tried to opt into this thread, you can't get in. If all of a sudden, like, hey, can we let Jake in on this? It's like, no, he's not getting this. This is this. We love Jake with that, but you have to have some set of rules. Like you said, they are so much fun, and because I light up when I see something funny that my daughters have texted in on.
Can we ask Bill a personal question?
Please do.
I would say you are a frequent texter, right?
Yes, I'm a frequent texter. Yes, I am.
You are.
Yeah.
You are a frequent. Bill, you know how much more frequent you are than me?
Yeah.
I'd say 15 times, maybe 20 times more text.
He's busy.
Yeah. I don't do a lot of
Bill's
that.
good on the phone.
Yeah.
Bill, you understand that I don't do a lot of that, so don't take it personally when I don't.
Yeah, it's not a show.
No, I just know, Steve. I know what you're saying.
No, you
I don't
know.
have a job. I don't have a job, and so I've got all the free time, and you're working. Steve's working. Okay, Steve, I get it. I'll get a job, Steve.
If I was homeless and jobless, I wouldn't text very much. I mean, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Genghis says, I hate group chats. Well, come on, Genghis. You're ruining the fun here.
Gingius. This comes in. The corn comes in. Gingius corn. I hate it.
For honesty.
Well, we have Kathy Woody on the YouTube
God, she's
chat.
one of our favorites.
She said, I have a group text with my three brothers telling jokes. We sent Sip Saran wrap joke last week.
Did you? Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
That's good.
Clearly, anytime you have that stuff, and so here's a big one to see if the other groups do this. Someone will post a picture, like a nice picture, and then there's usually somebody in the background that wasn't supposed to be, or someone's doing something stupid, like Sipple's hand at Big Red Wrap Up, something like that, and it immediately is scoured, searched, circled, and reset back out with what's going on here.
I don't know what that hand thing was. It wasn't anything abnormal.
Drew says, let's get a huge text group for all the breakers together. I can give you all the numbers if you want.
Imagine that one.
Let's put all the numbers out there.
Thousands and thousands of. Cause imagine if you had like thousands of people in one group thread. Can you imagine? There would be sometimes you might have 4,000 missed messages.
That'd be incredible.
That's being low, I think. Oh, how about this? Dale, this is great. Dale says we have a text group that randomly texts Randy all.
If all of a sudden we have people in their text thread like at 2:30 on a Tuesday texting Randy,
Dale, do me a favor. Send me a screenshot of just one sample of that on the text. See that.
All right. I'm checking out, guys. I got to roll.
Where are you going? What do you mean? It's not the show.
Give
Is not over.
Give us the headline one more time. What was the headline, please, Bill?
Hang on. I got it right here, Jake. I'll be glad to do it. Give me a second here. Got it right here. Had to backtrack through Thigh Thursday. Remember the plan to devour for cousin power? Find a show, see him glow. It's all about building a thread.
That is Bill's Thrills. Bill, we'll see you tomorrow, Bill.
Have a good one. Have a good one. Keep it real.
He's already out. He's gone. He's gone.
God dang, think about it. If I wouldn't have made it today, there's some shot I wasn't going to make it. You would have had to do this alone?
I've done it by myself before.
You do alone radio. You have done that.
I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't desire that every day, but once in a while, it's feasible to do it.
Alone radio is amazing that you can do that. It's one of your best traits.
We have breakers that chime in all the time to help out. They text in, they call in, they YouTube in.
I would love
That's
to
why
try
the breakers are part of the show. Yeah, you would. I want to hear you do that.
What
You
are
get
you
distracted
suggesting?
by the text line.
You're suggesting that I would not be very good at
I
alone.
think you probably could do it. I just like to hear it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think I could do it very well. I play off other people.
Well, that's why we're here for you. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-568. Have a chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Now, last week on the show, we did Throwback Thursday to 2019 because that's the last time Nebraska played at Maryland. We did the college football season 2019. This topic today is 2018 college football because that's the last year Nebraska beat Minnesota. Was 2018, 7 years ago. Wow. So if you think you know the 2018 college football season, well, just 7 years ago, please call us right now at 464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
All right, 464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip in trivia. The record this week is 2-1. You are by yourself. Bill is checked out, so no lifeline today.
That was Frosty's first season.
It was, and that he's the last person to beat PJ Fleck his first year.
I don't remember.
That was, by the way, that was Frost's first win at Nebraska.
God dang, Jake, good job. 53-28.
Yes.
On an October afternoon.
Yes, it was.
53-28.
We have Jim. Jim, how do you feel about 2018 college football today?
Okay, I think.
All right. No lifeline for either of you. So first question, this is Jim.
How old are you, Jim?
56.
Oh, you guys are
evenly
similar.
matched.
Yeah. This is even matched for sure. First question goes to you, Jim. Nebraska began the 2018 season with 6 straight losses. What Sun Belt team beat them in Lincoln 24-19 in the second game of the season? Game quarterbacked by Andrew Bunch because of injuries to Martinez, and Jebbia had transferred away. So Andrew Bunch started this game.
What conference?
Sun Belt, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
UAB.
Oh, good guess. I got this. I remember the game vividly. I wrote about.
I was there.
I was working
in the stands.
Working at the Journal-Star. Wrote about Andrew Bunch that week, and they lost to Troy.
Brilliant.
They lost in back-to-back years at home to Northern Illinois and Troy at Memorial Stadium.
Not better times.
Not better times at all. 1-0 lead for Sip. Sip, first question. What Oklahoma quarterback won the Heisman Trophy in 2018?
That'd be Kyler Murray.
Brilliant.
That's correct.
Kyler Murray.
2-0 lead.
Little guy.
Still playing for the Cardinals.
Yep.
To stay alive, your last question down 2-0. Jim, what Ohio State quarterback led the entire country in pass yards in 2018 with 4,831 yards? Ohio State quarterback.
Oh. The one that passed away.
5.
Fields is the only one I can think of.
You went Justin Fields?
Yeah.
That is a win for SIP. The answer is, the late Dwayne Haskins, who passed away a year or two ago. Dwayne Haskins led the country in passing yards that year, but that's 3-1. It's a winning week for you, SIP.
Yeah, it's great. I would not have gotten Dwayne Haskins. I know I can see him.
Yes.
He's a big man.
dude.
Yeah. Strong arm, obviously.
Jim, thanks for calling in. Calling on the road.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. Get your bagel and coffee.
Jim took it in the shorts.
He did. You want your last question?
Yes.
You should get this one right. Purdue had a first-team All-American in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
An all-purpose player.
Yeah.
Who was that player?
No, I won't get it. I can see him. He's a little receiver slot guy generally. Moore. His name is Moore.
Rondale Moore. That team had Rondale Moore and David Bell.
That is
David Bell was
quite
a dude.
tandem.
He was a dude. For my guy, Jeff Brom.
How was that team?
They were good. I think he won 9 games.
Yeah, Bell was real. Bell was a more traditional receiver, outside receiver. You know, I think Rondale was in the slot most of the time, right?
Yes, he was, but he had a lot of yards. Now, tiebreaker. Wisconsin's Jonathan Taylor led college football in rushing yards in 2018.
Okay.
How many yards did he rush for in 2018?
2018?
Yep.
He eclipsed 2,000. I'm going to say 2,176.
You were extremely close. How about 2,194?
Whoa, close.
The only player in the country to eclipse 2,000 rushing yards that season.
Beast. Still a beast.
I did see it. Darrell Henderson was at Memphis. He was second. He averaged 8.9 yards per carry that year.
Dang.
Almost a first down per carry.
Oh.
That's insane.
Hey, Jonathan Taylor, now he's still playing well,
he's
right?
thriving. He's doing great with the Colts. He's had some injuries the last couple of years, but he's healthy right now. The Colts are 5-1, and he's a big, big reason why.
He's a big, big horse.
He is.
I mean, that's a big horse running back. That is the prototype for what I like. A big 6'2", 230, like that.
Well, do you like him more or Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I mean, you got to like Henry more, but that's what you want. That's not a slight to the little guys because there's really good little running backs. James Cook,
yes,
the Bills running back,
Yeah.
little guy, great running back.
You like him?
Love him. Tough runner. Emmett Johnson, not a big running back, tougher than hell. Just tougher than holy hell. Did I say that? Holy
You
hell.
can, and you did.
I did.
Hour 3 is next. An early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state, from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
This is your year, where your team takes it all the way. Win way more than bragging rights at Warhorse Casino, where your love of the game could put $1 million in your pocket. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with prizes all season long. Weekly cash prizes up to $1,000 cash, season-long leaderboards, and a chance to win $1 million. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Imagine hitting rewind on your life 10, even 20 years. With testosterone therapy from Limitless Male, you can turn back the aging clock and get your edge, energy, and confidence back. If you've lost your drive, sleep deprived, muscle loss, belly fat, irritable, you're not the guy you once were. Get your T levels checked at Limitless Male. More and more men are realizing hormone replacement can turn back the clock. Schedule your free consult at limitlessmale.com.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Sprinkle cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns, Texas toast, and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Wake up, Lincoln. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by NIPCO. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you. Bill Busch had to check out for Hour 3, which is, by the way, sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Concrete Industries for precast production labor. Check them out at concreteindustries.com or at nebcoinc.com.
People walk now. There's definitely more activity at the
See
Hampton.
people over there?
Yeah, they're walking out of there.
That's good.
Yeah,
We like activity across the street.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's a new era for the ticket because the Hampton is open across the street.
And I promise you, I've had in-depth conversations with the marketing and sales team over there. We will have some sort of collaboration in the near future with the Hampton Inn.
It's only natural. We're right across the street. They're like our neighbors.
They are fans of us. We are fans of them. So sometimes I'll be able to announce a relationship. But right now, we like to just see them, what's happening over there.
Yeah, and I'm not pining for free breakfast. They don't have to do that. I mean,
they'd probably like to offer that to us.
Well, I know, but I'm not. It's not essential. It'd be nice, but I'm not expecting freebies from the Hampton. I'm not.
Okay. Well,
I just want to have a good relationship with them.
We will make sure that is the case. So
Yeah.
we got that covered.
The Hampton is exciting. Look at. There's a guy waiting for a ride.
Yeah.
With his bags. We've never seen this.
I'm
before.
looking forward to the Chop House, Rib and Chop House being open at some point next year.
I want to stay employed at the ticket as long, just if only to say I worked across the street from the Hampton in a Chop House.
The thriving hotel and restaurant.
Can we make this show go another couple years?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Make that happen. By the way, before we move on, I am in a good mood this morning.
You're always in a good mood.
Typically, I had a headache this morning. It was kind of odd. I would say
That
it was
is odd.
It was where I think 2 times out of 365 days a year, I wake up with a headache.
Wonder what that's all
It was
about.
weird. I'm like, I hardly ever get headaches in general, anytime.
Is that allergies?
I don't know. I didn't like it though. I'm fighting. That's why I got caffeine. I'm fighting through it. But despite the headache, I want to give you a chance at $1,000 of cash. How's that sound to you?
I'll cure a headache fast.
Get your phones out and text this number 508-777-1000. This is the IBA $1,000 cash contest, by the way. The number 508-777-1000. Today's keyword is slot.
Slot.
S-L-O-T.
Slot.
S-L-O-T. Text S-L-O-T to the number 508-777-1000 or go to theticketfm.com. Click on the Cash Blitz logo. Enter that keyword and you have a chance to win $1,000 of cash. Give it away tomorrow around noon.
Okay. Fun.
How's that sound?
Sounds great.
That sound good? Okay. 464-5685. Call or text as always. We did mention the stats thanks to the text Ryan in Delaware texted Riola's midway point stats. But we are at the halfway point of the 2025 football season. So I would ask you in the breakers, 464-5685, is Nebraska at the midway point better, worse, or about what you expected from this team?
About what I expected. I mean, remember I predicted 9-3, but I did so. I mean, remember I was 8-4.
Yep.
I was 8-4, 8-4, 8-4. Then one day, for some reason,
You changed.
Yeah, I just. It was a day in August, I think,
It
and
was
I just thought
a cold day.
And I just thought I think they can get to 9-3, which now
It's feasible.
looks feasible.
And at that point, a third loss was to Penn State, which you could still lose at Penn State, but right now they are nowhere near as scary as they were in August or even September.
When I predicted 9-3 or 8-4, I didn't think of specific wins and losses. I don't do it that way, really. I just think that's what type of team they are. So I don't know where the losses would come. I think it can be unpredictable when you do that.
Sure.
So I just thought they were 9-3, 8-4 type team.
We can all agree that, again, I think everybody thought that special teams would improve, but maybe to not this extent, where everything, I mean, the stats are crazy. Nebraska's punt return game, Nebraska has allowed -1 punt return yards this year. They have had, I think, 270 punt return yards
Something like
themselves,
that. Yeah.
which is more, they've had more in 6 games than they had in the last 51 games, I believe was the stat I saw. How about that? They've had more punt return yards in 6 games than the previous 51 combined.
Punt returns, they're averaging 14.78 yards per punt return.
Which is awesome.
And allowing, you're right, -1. Oh, that's, yeah. I mean, think about that.
That's unbelievable.
Think about what we're talking about. So that kickoff returns, Nebraska's 7th nationally, and they're 15th nationally in kickoff return defense. They're not great in net punting. I think that's circumstantial largely.
A lot of punts into the wind for Archie.
Yeah, not just a lot, and just not a lot of punts.
Yeah, not a lot of punts.
So you're right. We expected special teams to be better, but not this much.
I don't think
better.
to this level. I mean, it is. Cunnanon's been good kicking the ball. You had 1 or 2 missed kicks.
He's 9 for 10.
Not one missed kick against Michigan. Pushed it right.
Yeah,
could have been a bad snap there, a bad hold.
Yeah, Cunnanon's 9 for 10. They've just been good in special teams.
They have been rock solid. I mean, they were nearly dead last combined last year. They're probably got to be up in the top 15, top 20 this year.
Block 3 kicks. It's
as Jeff says, Mike Eckler, hire of the year. Yeah, and we expected it to have vast improvement, but this is insane. It's a completely different look on special teams, and that's why for those who maybe I asked the question, they're 5-1 like they were last year. What makes you believe they'll be different? Special teams has to be a big reason why. Because
it is.
Close games, if you don't have good special teams, you lose close games, and Nebraska's had that case for years.
Yeah, you just feel better about the whole enterprise. If special teams is going well, it makes you feel better about everything. I mean, really, what it comes down to in my mind often is you have a great chance to win if 2 of your 3 phases play well. And if you can count on your special teams doing what it's doing every week, well, you got one. So just defense or offense, somebody's got to step up. And that's what they've been doing.
So I asked the Breakers again, is Nebraska better than, worse than, or about what you expected from before the season at the midway point? We got a lot of responses here. I'll read some of this. 464-5685. Husker Phil says, pass defense has exceeded expectations and special teams. Emmett Johnson has exceeded expectations. Rush defense is definitely worse than I thought, but it is getting a little better.
Nebraska's 81st nationally in rush defense, first nationally in pass defense. Did I envision Nebraska being first nationally in pass defense? No. But with the benefit of having seen these guys during the season, Andrew Marshall's better.
Oh, he's good
than I thought.
He's good. The Idaho transfer.
Now, I shouldn't say better than I thought. You just didn't know, right? You just didn't know what that would look like. Now, you started hearing right away when he got here. Oh, God, he's good, Sipple. You hear stuff from people who watch practice. So Marshall he's very good. Sierra Wright has taken another step as a player. Wright, I think, is an NFL corner.
He has been really good.
Yeah, Singleton it's different. I've said this before. Singleton last year, remember, missed so much off season and came into the season not exactly right. He was available, but he didn't really come into the season full go. He did this year, and you can tell Singleton's really good.
So on Sierra Wright, now I forget what account it was, but there's a USC fan account that was commented. It said Sierra Wright. They showed a long montage saying he's a completely different player than he was at USC in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
He said he looks like a way better player. Kudos to Nebraska for getting that out of him.
Yeah, if you just go across the secondary, they're pretty good. Now Guthrie struggled against Maryland.
He did.
He did.
A couple bad angles for sure.
Yeah, I would say they miss Malcolm a little bit. Malcolm Hartsock.
Well, he had the game-winning pick against Cincinnati, game 1.
Yeah, he's steady.
Playmaker.
I know automatically when you say that, there'll be 3 or 4 texts that say, no, they're not missing Malcolm. He's a liability. No, he's not a liability. He's one of the best defenders on the team. But he's not but I don't like him at corner. I don't like him on a 6'3" receiver.
Our friend Joe in Boulder, again, who brings us gifts a lot, says they're about what I expected. Now, if they win the next 2 games, they'd be 7-1. They'll be above what I expected.
Yeah. Well, and back to the other texter, Emmett's better than I thought.
Yes.
I expressed some degree of reservation about the whole picture back there, that running back picture, but Emmett is Did I think Emmett would be the second leading rusher in the Big Ten at this point of the season? I wouldn't have guessed that. That's a feather in his cap. He's very good.
Yep.
And that makes you, if you just look at these next two games where you think Nebraska should win, he's a huge reason, if not the biggest reason. If not the biggest reason. I mean, he's going to Minnesota and running for some yards, right? He's going to get he's going to get over 100.
Oh, we just said Purdue ran for 253 last week on Minnesota. Not exactly a running school, Purdue.
See, here's the complicated part of that discussion. So I sound like I'm going all in on Nebraska's run game. In a sense, I am. I mean, he's second in the league in running, in rushing, but Nebraska as a team is 90th nationally in rushing. So I'm not all in on their run.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a one-man show for sure.
It is.
And without a quarterback run game either.
That's a lot of it. They don't have a quarterback run game.
By the way, Terrell Farley, a friend, chimes in on
Farley?
YouTube. He says he wishes, going back to special teams, I wish that Kenneth Williams would have ran that kickoff return back for a touchdown. So close to have another feather in your cap there.
Yeah, that Maryland guy is super fast at running.
Kenneth was fast. Kenneth looked good out there too.
Oh, he's fast.
That guy was a bullet getting to him.
Yeah, the special teams has been sort of remarkable to me because they do this thing where they identify the weakness of the opponent, and then in that week they predict that, okay, we're going to get a punt return this game.
Yep.
Ja'Cory Barney gets a long punt return. Okay, I think we can block a punt if Michigan State shows us a certain look. Bam, blocked it. Last week, undercurrent, it was under the radar, but they were saying we can get a long kickoff return against Maryland.
And they did. After they took a 14-10 lead on Nebraska.
Yeah.
2 straight touchdowns. They said, "Here, how's this for stopping momentum?"
Yeah.
Long kickoff return. Boom.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think special teams is huge in this conversation. Huge.
Texture says this. I want to point out that Nebraska does not win their last 2 games without the special teams being finally respectable and actually contributing positively to the games. Yes.
Yeah, better and respectable, right?
That's why I think that if that's a huge reason for the 5-1 being different than last year's 5-1 is Raiola, more experience, and special teams being competent, and actually more than competent.
They've done. Okay, so when you talk about the line play, what you hope now as a Nebraska fan is that the offensive line is squared away now with Pritchett on the left, at left tackle, and Gunner on the right, and that the Maryland performance carries over, and that you have the line. Then the line becomes what I expected it to be. It hadn't been. It'd been a little bit of a disappointment, not a huge disappointment, but against Maryland it played well.
Yes.
Now, what the coaching staff, you have to give Butler and that defensive coaching and Rule, of course, they've managed the D line pretty well. And here's another key player that's better than I would have thought. Definitely more reliable is Williams Nwaneri.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't know. He's a redshirt freshman. He's a young guy. You didn't remember in the spring, there was still some questions. Like it didn't seem like he had a great spring, but August he turned it around. And now he's playing more snaps than any lineman. So the reason that's important to me is it suggests reliability. They trust him. And he does make plays. Nwaneri is gigantic. And then on the other side, McCullough is big. McCullough is about probably what you expected, if not a little better. And what you hope for McCullough is he continues to kind of catch fire. It just seems like he and Nwaneri are so important, because they're so athletic and they can get to the passer.
Big Daddy Travis says, if we didn't have Emmett, they would be 3-3 and maybe 2-4. I don't know if I would go with that. Nebraska would not be 2-4 right now without Emmett Johnson. 3-3. I mean, who they losing to? Lose to Cincinnati probably.
Without Emmett, maybe they might have.
Emmett
lost
had 100 yards against Cincy, and he had a couple catches in that game that were important. He was very important against Cincinnati.
They would have beat Akron. They would have beat Houston Christian. They already lost to Michigan. But they've beaten Michigan State without Emmett is the question.
Possibly. Was he big in that game? He had 80 rushing yards against them?
Hold on, I got it right. No, I got it. You don't need to look. I got it right here. That's why I keep this right here. Emmett
Johnson against Michigan State.
He
had a touchdown in the third quarter to tie it up.
Yeah, 13 for 83.
You could probably survive without that, right?
I don't know.
This is not me trying to put down Emmett Johnson. I'm just trying to say I don't think they'd be 2-4 without him.
Might have been able to. I mean, it's a good question, if only because it makes you
like they
try to assess what Mosey or Makai Nelson or I guess Quentin Ives would look like if you had to lean on him for 15 carries.
From Thunder, not Collins. Yeah, Cincy and Maryland likely losses without Emmett. I'd go with that. Yeah, so you're 3-3 without him then. Versus 5-1. Well, he's been in that's why he's going to be at this pace considered a first team All Big Ten player.
Yeah.
At this pace he's on.
Yeah. Valuable. Wow. Now hold on. That we just got somewhere.
That's monumental.
Yeah, we just got somewhere. If you can say that Nebraska without Emmett Johnson might be 3-3.
Yeah.
Think about
He's
value.
worth 2 wins.
Think of that value to Matt Rule. Matt Rule. Think of that value in the context of the Penn State conversation.
Yep.
Matt Rule wouldn't be in the conversation.
No.
If Nebraska's 3-3. Yeah, players should get paid.
Nebraska and Dana for bringing Emmett Johnson back. He was in the portal for a very short time.
He was.
Came back.
He was. He's playing. I mean, come on, man. I don't know about you, but I didn't expect him to be on pace for 1,300 yards.
No. I didn't see that Maryland game coming. We've never seen Emmett look like that. 176 rushing yards, like 50-yard. I mean, his 50-yarder, he was juking the whole way down the field. It looked awesome.
Well, that was a great run. What I appreciate about him is his 4-yard runs look good to me a lot of the time.
Well, think about
he fights for yards.
Also, think about the first drive is always designed. Yes. And Nebraska went run heavy.
Yeah.
Emmett Johnson 12 yards, 15 yards, 8 yards. They knew they had something against what was supposed to be a stout defensive front for Maryland, which was a good defensive front, but Nebraska ran the ball very well. And I don't think people saw that coming.
Oh, I don't know. Now hold on. What do you do if there's two hard charging rush ins? You run it right at them.
Well, I'm going to see what Washington did the previous week.
I don't know if Washington, they should have with Coleman, their big running back. See what they did.
I'll pull it up real
quick.
But
that's what Dana said, Jake. That's not a simple creation. They said it before the game and they said it after the game. We're going to slow those freshman ends 29-9. We're going to have to run it.
Washington, the previous week against Maryland on the road, had a total of 36 carries for 115. That's 3 yards a carry. Jonah Coleman, star running back, had 18 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown.
I would have liked to see what that first series
His longest run was 6 yards in that game.
Mm-hmm. Well, they tried it. I mean, I don't know. I thought it made sense to do what Nebraska did. That's hindsight, but it made sense going into me because those guys – you watched the game. 29-9, those freshman rush-ins were real.
They were good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
I mean, especially 9. He was God. I mean, when he trotted out on the field, come on, man. That's 6'6" and like 255. It just looks like a racehorse. That's a werewolf coming off the edge.
One more thought. This is from Tom in Rhode Island. New text.
We have a Rhode Island.
We have I think when we did our roll call, we had Josh here back a couple years ago. We were trying to get all 50 states, and we did not have Rhode Island represented. It was like we had like 7 or 8 short, and that was one of them. So thank you, Tom, for being here. He says this year's 5-1 is different than last year. Defense was better last year, and the offense and special teams dragged them down to the 1-5 finish. This year's special teams is much better, but Dylan and the defense might be liabilities down the stretch. He says Dylan could be a liability.
Dylan and the what?
And the defense.
I'm not.
Special teams dragged him down last year. This year it's much better, but Dylan and the defense, from Tom in Rhode Island, says might be liabilities down the stretch.
Yeah.
5 picks in 3 games is concerning to the fan base, which is understood and allowed to be concerned.
I think that Dylan's maturity will pull him out of this. Pull him out. Is he in a funk? I don't know if he's in a funk. I mean, just led him to a victory with 280+ yard drives. I don't know that I'd call it a funk. He's just got to cut down the turnovers.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. He knows it. I think they'll adjust. I mean, they have another part of the discussion that's critical is just the coordinator picture in general. I mean, think you upgraded offensive coordinator a little bit?
Yes.
So
you did that November last year.
Right. So
late season.
But I don't count it that. I don't look at it like that because Dana was in scramble mode when he got here.
Yes.
So
but Dana did a great job in a short time last season. They put 40+ points in Wisconsin here.
Pretty good job, yeah.
I mean, against USC, the first game he called, you could see different things.
Yeah, it was
you saw
better.
Emma get involved in the pass game a lot more.
It was better. But he was able to settle in throughout the offseason. And now, so you have an upgrade there. You have an upgrade at special teams coordinator, a severe upgrade. And I'd say Butler's been good. I like Butler.
John Butler has been solid.
Yeah, I like Butler. I like his.
He even says, rush defense not good enough. We got to get. I would run the ball on us if I were a team. That's what he said.
But I trust him in terms of a tactician. Like, I don't worry about it. He's not gonna get. You're not gonna outthink him. I don't think very often. He's not perfect. No coach is. No coordinator is. Dana's not perfect. Nobody is. But those guys are good. They're good. That's a good bunch of coordinators.
Now, are you departing now or going until 9?
No, I can go till 9.
Okay. All right. I thought you were leaving at 8:30.
I might leave at 8:50.
Okay. We can live with that. Yeah. All right. When we come back, an odd report about Billy Napier at Florida I want to get to.
Okay.
That's next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Parkview Animal Hospital and Corn Coast Brewing Company invite you to join them October 18th for Ales Helping Tales at Corn Coast Brewery in Lincoln. Enjoy a limited edition brew available at both Corn Coast Brewing locations in Lincoln and Omaha, as a portion of the proceeds will go to support Brave Animal Rescue in their efforts to help find dogs and cats their forever homes. Parkview Animal Hospital will be on location with great raffle prizes and helping bring awareness about pets in need. They hope to see you there.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 42nd anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 42% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's Gary Michaels' 42nd anniversary sale going on now through October 18th. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Nutrition Authority invites you to try Blitz 250. Blitz 250 is a fully loaded pre-workout for those who want the most out of their workouts. Blitz 250 is safe for sport and banned substance free. Blitz 250 can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For location info, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Boxing is back this Saturday with Brawloween at the Complex. The Midwest's best professional boxers will display their best performances with hometown favorites Clyde Godzilla Johnson and Cody Kerr among the boxers. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream this event as well. Nebraska football plays on Friday, so Saturday is open for you to attend or watch. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, October 18th. It's Brawloween at the Complex, located at 1555 Yolanda Avenue.
We're on the air. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
"45 years of business is pretty impressive. Computer hardware has done that, Zip. Lincoln, just south of 70th and O, also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. They are Nebraska's Apple store. Watches, phones, computers. Just go say hi to Tripp. He's a nice guy. He's our friend.
Tripp is a nice guy.
He can fix all your Apple products and help you out in buying new stuff. That's computer hardware just south of 70th and O in Lincoln, also Kearney, Hastings, and GI. But Tripp is in Lincoln, not the other ones.
Right. What is today? Today Wednesday.
Today is October 16th, by the way. Quick shout out, personal shout out to my niece, Everly, 5 years old today. Turns 5. That's Taylor's daughter. You know Taylor.
Oh, God, yes.
You know
I
Taylor.
can't put all this together in my head.
You know
though.
Taylor.
Taylor's got a daughter.
He's got and a son. And
Taylor?
Taylor's got a daughter named Everly. It's her 5th birthday today. And Emmett will turn 2 in January.
Okay, Everly.
And
again, age again?
She turns 5 today.
Wow. So is she in kindergarten?
No, she will be in kindergarten next year.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
So, happy birthday to her.
Taylor's got
And tomorrow is my 5th anniversary.
Really?
Yes. So we got back-to-back big days.
Those are big days.
That's big
I'm
days.
not going to ask you what you're doing. I don't need to
I
know.
will not be doing anything because everybody's gone. I'll be working tomorrow.
Is your wife gone?
No, she will be here to enjoy the anniversary.
That would be odd.
We'll watch Nebraska, Minnesota, and whatever. We'll figure it out. Stuff down the road.
Yeah, well, I don't need to know everything.
You don't.
Right.
So
that's good. Good job.
Okay, you have one segment with us before you head out.
Then
to
I got to
Minnesota.
head out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw this yesterday, and I don't frankly understand this, but so maybe you can help me out.
I can help you.
USA Today reports that Florida's Billy Napier could be fired by as soon as this weekend. This is, again, it's apparently Florida AD Scott Strickland apparently met with a handful of influential boosters on Tuesday and was told that continuing financial support depends on, quote, a new direction within the football program, end quote. If you are told that and he wins this weekend and goes on a run, which is possible for Florida, they have a good enough defense that's possible. Why would you just let this get awkward and not just do it now? If your AD was told that, if this report is true by USA Today that Strickland was told by boosters that they need a new direction within the football program, and if Billy Napier wins this weekend and wins again.
Go to their schedule.
Okay, here's their schedule.
The two questions. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Before you get to the
Go
schedule,
ahead.
there's a couple key questions.
Thank you.
How influential are the boosters? That's number one. Number two is, man, USA Today, that's aggressive reporting. That's aggressive.
It is. So Florida hosts Mississippi State this weekend.
Okay.
Florida
Host.
Florida is 2-4. They're 9.5-point favorites for the 3:15 p.m. game against Mississippi State.
Okay.
Then again, if they win that game, you can't fire them because they host Florida. They host Georgia next week. If they were to beat Georgia, you can't fire them then.
Okay, keep
You know
going.
what I'm saying? It's, okay,
Yeah.
then they will go to Kentucky, who's not very good.
Uh-huh.
So there's a path to them being 5-4.
Okay.
With this report out there, because Georgia is not Georgia. They're not a scary team. Georgia's good. They're not dominant Georgia like they have been in years past. They should have lost to Auburn.
There's a couple things that come to mind. The decision can't be dependent, I don't think, on a week-to-week assessment.
Agreed.
Right?
That's why if he's not the future, then
do it
why
now.
would you make him potentially get on a run here and win games?
You're
and make it
suggesting
awkward?
do it now.
Yes.
I don't mind that suggestion.
Because now you're motivated saying, all right, I'm not the answer. Well, watch this. I could beat Mississippi State. We could upset Georgia. We could beat Kentucky. Then they go to Ole Miss, winnable game, tough game, but winnable. Then they host Tennessee. Then they close against Florida State. They're 2-4. They could get to 7 wins if things go right for Florida.
All right. It's hard. I mean, you're right. We've seen this at Nebraska, by the way, with Solich when they beat Colorado, and Nebraska won in Boulder, and then they had to fire. Then they fired him, and the brass was white faced that day. Now, God dang.
Yes, yeah.
Now this is a little different because it's in season. That USA Today report is a pain in the you know what for that AD.
Yes.
Because now it's out.
I'm pulling up again right here.
That is a pain for the AD. And it's good. It's good reporting. It's an excellent job by USA Today. You don't see that all that often. You know that, right?
No.
You don't see that kind of report all that often, that boosters have met with the AD and are pushing for a firing. That suggests to me that a booster leaked it on purpose to further the cause of getting Napier out.
So here's the start of the article for USA Today. It says Florida AD Scott Strickland met with a handful of influential boosters Tuesday and was told continuing financial support depends on new direction within the football program. 3 people with direct knowledge of the situation told USA Today Sports.
3 people.
And it says the people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to protect the ongoing process said embattled Florida coach Billy Napier could be fired as soon as this weekend. One thing is certain, he will not survive another loss.
It sure strikes me as boosters strong-arming the situation completely. Not only, it just strikes me this way. Who leaked this story to USA Today?
Yep.
My guess is it was a booster or 2. For all I know, it was 3 boosters. Those are the 3 guys because they want Napier out. We got to get this out to the public. Oh God, that's SEC, man. And then the other issue with this, Jake, is what I would have an issue with if I was a Florida fan. Who's running the program here? Are the boosters running it?
That's a big problem everywhere in football, though,
a lot
in
of
college sports.
100%.
Because money talks more than ever before.
Right. I mean, this is an informative conversation for ADs everywhere. Who's running it? Who's running the program?
So Strickland declined comment for this story.
I bet he did.
It says, this, unlike other speculation about Napier's job status, is an important and direct connection to last year's near firing of Napier. It was then that the same Florida boosters were ready to pay Napier's large buyout, but were held off by Strickland and convinced to use that money in NIL space to help Napier's build out.
Oh, this is really interesting.
This is
Still,
very
I don't
bizarre.
think he's going to be able to hold him off.
The boosters are pissed. The boosters want him out.
So the boosters didn't get it done last year and are saying we're getting it done
Well,
this
Strickland said, listen, that money you want to pay him out, let's use that for NIL to help this team be better.
But you know what will happen if he keeps Napier? They'll say, well, we're not giving you your NIL money.
No.
So good luck. Good luck.
That's why I'm saying, yeah, it appears he will not be there, but
no.
I just gave you a path for them to go to win 5 of their last 6 games.
Oh, if they
it's
beat Georgia.
very feasible.
Yeah, they can beat Georgia.
Yes.
Wow. Whoa.
So-
you gotta go. You gotta go now. That's what. You figured it out pretty well.
You cannot allow him to get on a heater if he's not a part of the future.
You gotta go now. You gotta pull the trigger now. You're right. I agree 100%.
Like,
if you don't think he is, you can't let him win these next
if
three.
you don't have this commentary from the boosters saying this, and they're saying, "Well, right," no, they're saying it's over. We're done with him. You can't let him win any more games.
Well, now
as much as it's unfair to him, it's just that's where they're at.
The only pushback would be, even if they won the three, I think most people would, I don't know. Like, it'd be a national story. Okay, Napier just won three, including a win against Georgia, and you're firing him?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what they got to do now. Yeah, don't let it get awkward.
You can't do that, I don't think.
If he's not a part of your future, you just do it now to avoid any sort of weirdness going forward.
Yeah, winning matters and the here and now matters. But if you're assessing a coach, you don't say, okay, well, if he wins this game, we'll keep him. If he loses, now here's the thing, though. There's no way to live. But remember when Callahan was here, Osborne basically laid out a plan that you can survive if you do this. If you win X amount of games, if you win this amount of games, we'll consider it. If you win this amount of games, probably a no-go.
Yeah,
that's how that worked.
No,
that's how that worked. So I don't know.
Stipulations are really difficult.
I know these are tricky conversations, but by and large, I'm not a game-to-game guy in assessing a coach. If you don't think he has it, he doesn't have it.
No, it's time to change it up.
That's so weird.
It's
weird, though.
But here's what's odd, though. If they were to fire him somehow before the game, and we just get the schedule, what if the interim coach wins all his games and wins 6 in a row? You can't just hire that guy.
Well, no, you can control that as an AD. You can put somebody that the public and you would judge as, this guy can't be a head coach. Like what Penn State did. The guy they put in the interim. If Penn State goes on a run, you can't.
He's not a viable.
No, he's not a viable candidate. So don't put a viable candidate in there.
Let me ask you, is Tim Skipper viable at at UCLA, though?
I don't think so. I mean, no, I don't know his record or background that well, but the fact I don't know his background that well probably tells you all you need to know. Okay. Hey, you can control, as an AD, you can control that part. Don't put a viable candidate in there.
You are off to Minneapolis. We might hear from you tomorrow on the stream, it sounds like.
We'll talk about that today.
We will. All right. Safe travels to Minneapolis.
Thank you, Jake.
Enjoy your barbecue and steak today. And
congratulations on your marriage.
That tomorrow's the anniversary, not today.
Yeah.
This is the eve of the anniversary.
Yeah, well, well, we can do that tomorrow. Too.
Yes. The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nepco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here, and I've got some great news for you. Koppel Chevrolet GMC is proud to be the #1 fastest growing GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln metros. Koppel is also celebrating its 50th anniversary. We want to say thank you to all of our customers that have helped us reach these milestones. So come see why so many customers, including myself, are choosing Koppel Chevrolet GMC for their automotive needs. Please check us out at koppelcars.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 42nd anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 42% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's Gary Michaels' 42nd anniversary sale going on now through October 18th. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320. Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Racing Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love Sip has checked out to head to Minneapolis. Bill also is out, so that means that Swim, Nick Sainer, gets the call for the spillover. Hey, Swim.
Hello, Jake. Co-host 1 and 2 were not available, so
why not
option number 3 is here.
Yes. He's got his Cuppy Bear hat on, by the way, from Wrigleyville last week.
Speaking of baseball, I walked in and I said, "You said Nick, get in here," and I said, "Okay." Well, man, it feels like I'm getting the call up to the show.
I got this.
Go to the bullpen.
And what's the pen?
Got to go to the pen.
What's
How's
the
it going?
pen?
How's it going, Jake?
Oh, it's going well. I've got a a comment here from my neighbor Jim. Goes by neighbor Jim on YouTube.
Okay.
He lives 2 houses down from me. He says, Jake, contact me about a pond viewing before it shut down for the winter. He has a koi fish pond in the back, which we have not seen. We've been in the house for almost a year.
Yeah.
And we have not seen the koi pond yet.
Has it been a year already?
December 7th, we moved in. It's October
Man.
16th. It's been a fast year.
It was an exciting day, December 7th. I was there.
You did help. You've been to the house many times to enjoy the aftermath of the move.
Yep. Been to the house many times. Haven't been on the show many times. So
It's
here we are.
not true. You filled in for me last Friday. And we could
Yes,
go tomorrow.
Jake, you and I don't get to do on-air radio very often. I think the last time was a pregame show for Nebraska Cincinnati. It was good.
That was
then.
fun. Yeah, that was in Kansas City. A good day. We had a
Kaufman over our
stressful
shoulder.
drive down because of the construction chaos. By the way, that this town is worse than that. That was horrible on I-29. This
Yes.
town is 1,000,000 times worse in any side of road construction. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Every road shut down. It's aggravating.
It's every road. It's one lane at everywhere. You try to cut through neighborhoods and back alleys,
And you get stuck.
You get stuck even going slower. So there's just no escaping it.
Couple things before we get out of here. We got football tonight. We've got Steelers at the Bengals on Thursday Night Football, and we've got 2 baseball games. Game 3 of the NLCS. Dodgers back at home up 2-0, and Game 4 of the ALCS. Mariners lose Game 3 13-4. They host tonight up 2-1. Which of those 3 intrigues you the most, Nick?
I think it's going to be the Dodgers Brewers, simply because there's a lot going on with the 2027 season and the lockout there potentially. There's a lot of people complaining.
Say what now?
A potential lockout. There's a lot of people complaining about the unequal salaries in payrolls in baseball. And here's the thing. I think it's a stupid conversation. Should baseball have a salary cap? Sure, right? Like, we can all complain about the Dodgers and stuff, but you know who wasn't complaining about the payroll and the salary cap was the 6 times that the Brewers beat the Dodgers in the regular season.
Yep.
So you're gonna beat them 6 times in July.
Hey, complain about this in October?
And then when in October, when it comes around, then that's when you're gonna start complaining about it. So I just, you can't have inconsistency. There's a lot. Like Jeff Passan of ESPN's been talking a lot about it, to where the kind of happenings of this series might trigger some opinions regarding when the Players Association and the deal is expiring after the 2026 season. So all eyes are pointing towards 2027 with that NL series specifically. We'll see. I think it's stupid. They'll usually resolve these things.
By the way, game times tonight. Of course, 7:15 for the NFL game on Amazon Prime. Tonight's games in MLB. You will have at 5:08 p.m. in LA, Brewers Dodgers on TBS, and at 7:33.
Yeah,
it's a new time. 7:33 on FS1. Blue Jays at the Mariners. So that's your games tonight, and of course, Steelers at Bengals. Joe Flacco at the helm for Cincinnati.
Steelers look good. Like, Aaron Rodgers in the offense looks okay. They're a top 15 offense in all of football, which is something we would not expect them to be at the start of the year with Aaron Rodgers.
You never doubt the old man.
Gosh.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for us. Nick and AD are next for The Drive. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to